Welcome back to Fallapalooza. Thank you so much again for joining us, everybody. We are getting into our final 8 teams of the night. Joining me on the mic in the booth is Patrick, who is just brimming with excitement. Patrick, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I couldn't have put it better myself. Very good. Very good. I'm mentioning that all of these brackets have something to offer, and all of these teams are just they're here, they're showing up, they're ready to play. This last bracket has a couple of people who are like very close to my heart, very good friends, and it's going to be very interesting to see matchups go down. Starting at the top of the bracket, we have Gas versus Team __, which is Fur and Fant's team. Can we get some plants in the chat to root for Fant? That's going to be a matchup to watch. Gas is a very good team. Oh, here we go with another situation. Does this look like what I think it looks like? It does. 2,000 crowns and queuing into the same lobby as Team __, and Team Gas.
Oh my goodness.
Already off to a very spicy start with the
that
seesaw.
Makes it so interesting.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's going to affect the kudos so much.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
You kind of, in this 2v2 format, queuing into the same lobby is probably a little bit nicer than it is if you're doing the 4v4 squads, I will tell you.
Yeah, there's some people in this lobby getting some like sick checkpoint abuses.
And that's mostly because you only one team can get the crown, so you almost kind of hope that the other teams, like you losing the crown isn't necessarily the worst outcome.
Well, that'll
if
be,
it means that
fun.
the other lobby is going to steal it instead, because that means the team you're competing directly
this
against
is
doesn't,
seeming
right?
to be about what
There's
my
a lot of
luck
moving
is,
parts
I
to
mean,
this scenario,
I
and
can't
we already
say I'm
saw
surprised.
it once in the first group.
Oh, really?
Philly and Five's team got queued into the same lobby as the Jason Dolly duo.
Fant getting slipped off there.
Getting physics a little bit. Yeah. You hate to see it. Up at the front of the pack, though, the rest of our 3 competitors, Fur, Royal, Crazy Train, all coming in.
No one getting that silver. I don't think.
Doing my best I can, J64. Doing the best.
Oh yeah, I guess it's a little bit far in. Oh, no way are we in the same lobby as this squad too.
Queue at the same time between the matches.
3 of them in the same squad together. Oh my goodness. So it's not just 4 teams competing for the crown in this lobby, ladies and gentlemen. It is 6 teams that we have to worry about.
My jaw's on the floor. What?
You hate to see this.
What?
All 3 of our teams, I think, are in fully. But this game here, this matchup here that we have, Lavender. Brother, Peroxide is my brother, playing with B-Happen, his friend, IRL, going against Baby Bear, which is beginning, and Sleeping Bear together, and all 3 of these matchups are happening in the same lobby. Meanwhile, Delete Fall Mountain, Triumph, and Chewy Louie going against the Goon Gang, 8 and Krebs, and they're cruising. They're in a hit parade.
This seems like a float down a lazy river in comparison.
Totally.
To the 6. No, 3. Wow, 12 people competing. No, 6. I'm an idiot. 6 people competing for the crown here.
Yep. Well, 6 people, or 6 teams, and 12 people. You're not wrong about
6
that.
6 teams. It is 12 people. I'm not an idiot.
It's crazy.
I'm an idiot for thinking I'm an idiot, which means I'm an idiot.
Who really knows?
But we did get there at the end, and that's all that matters.
Baby Bear and Lavender Lemurs here.
And they're leading the charge. They're leading the charge on that big fans. We'll have to check back in on those teams and make sure that they all qualify. It is an OnlyFans, so we're likely that they're going to move on. But yeah, you can see Peroxide is leading the charge here. Only this duck. And the duck is actually, I can tell,
is the duck someone else?
The duck is Spark City from 2000, and they're leading the charge. Peroxide right behind them.
I mean, I personally.
Oh man,
it's so crazy to watch this happen, because now you're in a situation, right? You're in a situation where there's
Spark City getting the gold, yeah.
the gold medal has to be split between 6 teams. Like only one team can get it. So, you know, you kind of hope that the other teams in the other games are doing well for that reason, so that the other teams don't beat you out of kudos. It's wild.
Wow.
Everybody's in on this side. Parker the Panda diving into the finish on team looking good. Meanwhile, over here we have a slime clown.
Goon gang, yeah.
And I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see if there's going to be any griefing strategies. I've been watching a lot of game. These guys are a force to be reckoned with. And
Chewy Louie getting that hammer jump there.
Gorgeous.
He is way in front right now.
And what's he planning to do? He's just going to finish, it looks like. He's not caring about the grief strats. He just wants
you gotta take that gold. You gotta take the gold.
Now, Chewy Louie,
maybe if you were in second. Maybe.
True. Yeah. If the gold is already in, maybe you turn around. Look at what's happening over here by
Uh-oh.
He's glitched into the platform. He kind of has to hope that somebody bumps into him in order to get him unstuck.
Eliminated.
Yeah, he got hit by the slime.
Wow.
The game decided that that was just not how things were going to work. They stuck him right into the platform. Now look at this. Krebs is responding. Krebs is responding by trying to grief. Triumph is getting hit. Triumph is getting battered around, getting grabbed.
Very interesting stuff here.
Now, Triumph could turn this right around. Triumph could be like, excuse me, no.
Yeah, we've got a, it's a squabble.
It's a squabble. There's a wolf also kind of doing some business here.
Yeah, you know, you see people wrestling. You want to get in on fun. Oh!
Look at that pop, though. And that's going to give Triumph the moment to run away and secure the qualification. And it's just going to be Krebs by themselves in the Goon Gang now. That is such an unfortunate situation.
Where's the wolf at? Is he already qualified?
Yeah, you hate to see that. That's happened to me once before as well, where you get kind of stuck in the ground. Oh, and look at this situation. All of the teams, all of the players are in, and they're all going to be thrown onto different teams for this. We got one team on yellow. We got one team on red. Please tell me the other team is on blue. No, we got a double red situation. Double red situation.
Oh, no.
Imagine the world.
Who's on yellow then?
I think yellow is the Fur and Fant combination. Yes, Fur and Fant versus Be More Royal and Crazy Train. If yellow and blue are able to eliminate red and just all of the other players out on this round. Look at this. They're doing the salmon ladder strat on the one side. Craziness. This is high-level gameplay.
The issue here is we don't have any golds.
No golds on the yellow team, so they are looking pretty rough right now. Lower on the points. They're going to have to do some offense, I think, in order to get back into this one. Of course, the alternative is that the yellow team gets eliminated and it's just the 2 teams moving on. Or the 2 matches, rather.
The 2 matches, yeah. It's not even teams.
Not even teams. We're talking matches.
We've got 3 matches in this one team game right now.
Why am I the only one on defense?
That's 3 matches of 2 teams of 2. 12 people. Wild. Absolutely wild.
12 competitors, and all 12 of them are still in this game, still racking up kudos for their teams. And yeah, all eyes are on the yellow team because the yellow team is so hot.
No, well, we can just do a 2-game series.
What's interesting, though, is that even if Gas and Team __ get kicked out because yellow team loses, they're all getting kicked out in their match.
Right. That's the thing to kind of see here. You know, the fate is guiding them to a place where, you know, they won't get any crowns or anything like that. They won't get extra kudos for making it to the final, but that means their team, their opponents won't either.
Oh, we
right?
got a gold.
It's just going to be a short round for these 2 teams if yellow does indeed go out, but blue completely bankrupt out of nowhere.
Yep. Just like
looks like we're moving on. Probably, yeah. All 12 competitors in this lobby.
Somebody was on, but
moving on after a team game. Wow.
And the unfortunate thing, well, maybe not so unfortunate for us spectating at home, is that all 3 teams move on to the next game too. It's going to be wild. It's going to be vicious.
It's probably not. It's not going to be a team game either. There can't be 2 team games in a row, and they're just coming out of a team game. So it's going to be. It's going to be wild.
That's right. Chewy Louie already in. Triumph short behind. Krebs in. We got 10 people.
Ooh, barely in.
Yeah,
just barely. Yeah, that final kind of
this is
crept up on him. And look who else is getting the wall, guys. It's all 3 of our other matches.
Oh my goodness.
and only 12 can
12
qualify.
people.
So it could literally, theoretical world, be all 12 of our competitors facing off in a final. Wouldn't that be absolutely nuts?
Oh
my God.
man, I don't see it happening, but I'm hoping.
Can you imagine? Can you
I'm
imagine
hoping.
a world?
Look at Spark City being the good player, pushing the
Good
block,
Samaritan.
but not too far. Just far enough where no one can make
I'm
it,
trying
so
to
he
get
can get on
anyone
top
off
and wait
here.
for the next good Samaritan.
Look at this. What an incredibly just hilarious.
This is
You have
messy.
12 players in
Can't make it.
Fallapalooza standing on
you
top
make
of a
it?
single tiny block, waiting for a wall to lower so that they can progress through the stage. Nobody wants to give up the ground. Nobody wants to do it. Oh, and look at this. There's an opening
we've
on the
got
side.
access. Yup.
I
The
didn't
wall
make
is
it,
open and
damn it.
everybody sees it, so they're jumping
You
ship.
made it?
They're
Good,
going.
good, good. Keep going. Keep going.
Spark City, the one to push the block, now one of the last ones over that little wall there.
And look at this
But
another
it's the
situation.
same- it's the same situation.
The tallest blocks are in the back.
Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be waiting.
Oh man, it doesn't get much closer than this. There's like, oh, Fur makes the first
I'm
move, the
probably
jump
first.
to the wall, and he's gonna get the gold medal for that.
Those gold medals, they're
You can get it from
big
the lower
in this
bigger
round.
ones.
Huge.
Wow.
Other players coming in. I think I saw Godzilla, which I don't think was one of our players. So definitely some people going to be getting eliminated from Wall Guys. And Fant is one of those
They're
people,
both
not
gonna
in a
be
very
in,
good
so-
position.
More Royal looking like he's gonna get 10th, 11. We need one
Team
more.
Royal, Crazy Train in 11 out of 12. Only one more person can qualify. It's
might
looking like
Gonna
it's going to
be
be
the green
Fant.
bean.
It's going to be Fant.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was racing
Oh,
somebody
man.
on the right
He's
side.
loud.
He is so lucky. Everybody group actually
All right,
moves
the
on.
monkeys are gone. Fant made it too.
The monkeys are gone. I just heard.
So close.
The monkeys are gone. Fant made it. Chloe was out as well, I think. So the Peroxide and B happened both getting eliminated from that game. I think that there was some griefing going on from Bay getting very smart.
I'm getting this one.
Wow.
And now we're looking, over here in Fantasyland where everything's fine and fresh and rainbows and unicorns and not total chaos or hell. We have ourselves, a nice little fall ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for
Yeah, it's like mini putt.
Should have goalies.
Yeah. Now,
It's that same vibe.
basically, just like I can hear birds chirping. Very
Yeah.
tradable. Oh, they're going into an overtime.
Wow.
Interesting. Now, if you're Krebs, you actually want this to be a loss. Like, you can't actually throw the game, but you want it to be a loss. 'cause
He's trying, but he's hoping it's not enough. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
basically, yeah. He's gonna play. He's gonna play like he's got to score the goals, but he's not gonna actually be hoping that they win. You can
Right.
kind of see. You can kind of see he's not really
The
scoring.
monkeys.
He's kind
As
of
a-
just
as a
standing in the right
reminder,
place.
As a reminder for the viewers, the rules say that you can't throw team games, even
Yes.
strategically. You have to try.
Going
You
over
have
there.
to do your best. Otherwise, it's not fun for
I
anybody.
killed one of them.
Look at this. Be More Royal is out. Fur eliminated one of them. Over here in this matchup, all four of our competitors are fine and good over here as well. The only team that got eliminated completely
Lovely. Look at all these people.
was
Bird
the
out looks like.
Peroxide's team. And look at this. Just taking out competitors left and right. We have Sleeping Bear, the only one remaining from this match, trying to mind their own business. You've got Fur just grabbing all the beans that they can. Fant and Fur have eliminated their competition, but they still have to worry about all of the other teams still remaining in this.
Mess with us, I think.
This is wild to watch. Look at this. Spark City is out. Stella is out. That just leaves Stuart and Parker the Panda remaining. We only have competitors left in this lobby right now.
Oh my gosh.
Only
Someone's
competitors
taking home the
left.
crown. Someone is taking the crown.
And you can see Spark City is kind of giving Parker the Panda, who's the parrot, a little bit of the business.
Jesus
Sleeping
Christ.
Bear minding their own business in the corner. And you can see, oh man, the Dukes. These guys are just punching each other out. It's so funny
Ragdoll
to
Bear.
see the dynamic. You've got Sleeping Bear,
trying to
a
do
solo, minding their own business
Barrett's
on the yellow
definitely was
platform,
going for a
and then you
grab
have a
of me.
competition between the two. Fur
Oh,
goes
I
for a
screwed
risky
that up.
strategist, grabs one of them, and gets himself out as a result. So now you've got
Four
Fant
people
by
left.
himself. You've got Sleeping
Surprised
Bear
they
by
didn't go out on
himself,
that.
and you've got a 1v1 situation in the other lobby, Spark City versus Parker the Panda, and they're still just going hot for themselves.
Oh my gosh.
And they're just calling them NPCs they don't even know. They
They
don't
don't
even
know.
Look at
He
this.
thinks that, oh, there goes 2 of them. No, just one.
It's Spark City that goes out.
Parrots,
Parker the Panda
I would
survives.
assume would
It's
go
between
to
3 of them.
just because they were. It looked
We
like
have
they were
3
going for
different
1 on me.
players in 3 different lobbies, and they're
Yeah, they
all
are.
just
They're going
kind
for
of
grab you.
viving. They're all just very frantically running around as they
They're
dump.
down.
But
It's
Two.
you and,
Parker
you
the
and that
Panda's
player.
out now. It's just Sleeping Bear and Fant from 2 separate lobbies.
Oh, Sleeping Bear rolling off the edge there.
Yeah,
and he's
And it's
there
going
we
to be
go.
Fant out of this incredible matchup.
I
Fant
don't care how
underscore
many teams are in
TV
here,
is
we'll
walking
take
it.
away with the
Yeah,
crown
I mean,
in this
even though I
episode.
died, I
Out
Wow.
of all
may
of the
have
matchups,
killed both
Fant
the people
is
we
going to
were
be
up
getting
against.
so many kudos.
How has every round
So-
ended this insanely? I feel like every
dying.
time it cuts to our webcams, we're both like, ah!
How do you
This is
believe
insane.
this? How do you even understand? How do you even begin to comprehend
12 people in one lobby in a tournament match.
That's right. And we step back over here and look at this. Chewy Louie has got the crown for his team. Delete Fall
Congrats
Mountain.
to Chewy Louie.
Congrats to
Easy
Chewy Louie.
peasy.
Didn't
They're
see
over
one
in their
final.
own world. They're in their
Yeah.
own world over there.
They're eating lollipops over in, in fantasy. Everything's fine and fresh. There's just no problems over there. But man, 2 crowns. 2 crowns still. I don't even know how to really comprehend what I just watched. Because
The crazy thing is that when you think about it, even though there are 12 players in that lobby, the only team that really made a big break was Fant's team because he got the crown.
yeah,
Everyone else is kind of like, everyone stayed in so long that the kudos are probably going to be relatively evenly split among those other teams.
so
and
many.
Fant's crown is going to be the only real big, like, hey, look what I got.
That's
you know?
right. Aside from, of
Wow.
course, the other team that was kind of in their own little world. Out of all of
Yeah,
those
well,
matchups,
yes.
you're gonna see everything be the. Funny thing is, the one team that didn't make it through the wall, guys, like the one group that didn't really make it through the wall, guys, was the Lavender Lemurs versus the Baby Bears group, and only Sleeping Bear made it through. So you can expect to see a little bit of a kudos lead for that team. But yeah, fascinating stuff. Like
Wild.
incredible. Like you can't really ask for much better in terms of value.
I mean, I could have asked for a hex at the end there.
True.
That would have been
really sweaty.
insane.
See, now
Really sweaty.
When you get all of those players into a lobby together, if you see a jump showdown, that's definitely the most handsy one and so satisfying to see. So it's gonna be as much as the competitors probably don't want to queue into the there. So we'll see here.
Oh, here we go. Here's the scores.
We've got our scores in. And would you look at that? So let's take a look first at our lonely team, the one that's kind of minding their own business down in the bottom left corner. We have
That's
the
right.
Fall Mountain versus
Huge lead. Huge lead. Chewy
Very,
getting the
very
crown and 8 getting out super early. Not looking good for Goon Gang. That is a rough combo. One of the players out, not getting those couple hundred kudos for the next rounds, and then someone on the other team winning the whole thing, getting 1280 kudos. That's rough. They've got a big deficit round 1.
Yep. They really ran into some unfortunate circumstance in the slime climb, getting stuck in the conveyor belts.
That's right.
And getting eliminated early, but Chewy Louie able to grab that crown, bring it home, and triumph second place in kudos. So, these guys, they're putting on a good show. Like I said, these guys, I've been watching a lot of them, and they know how to get aggressive if they need to. Let's take a look now at Team Underscore and Gas. And those two teams together, this is obviously the matchup that we were expecting to see a big difference, and that's because Fant walked away with the crown here, 1580 to 810.
Not quite as big of a gap as you see between Fall Mountain and Goon Gang, but a gap nonetheless that Gas is going to have to overcome. Definitely doable. Definitely doable, especially if we don't have another round with all 12 players, or even, oh my goodness, can you imagine all 16? Oof.
Oh, what kind of crazy world would we have to be living in to have that happen? But yeah, you look at the right side of our scorecard here, and you've got the two teams that didn't pull out a crown. You got the two teams
And
that, like we
look
predicted,
how close they are.
Yep. Even the teams that got eliminated early, the Lavender Lemurs both got eliminated in that wall, guys. 70 kudos apart. Between 2,000 crowns and we've got 35 kudo difference. Wild stuff.
Man,
And,
a lot of these matches could go either way.
Totally. You have to consider, too, right, that these guys were essentially sharing medals. Like, only one player on all of these teams was going to get the gold medal out of a race. So
You got to be feeling good if you're Fant. And First probably happy as well. Team __ pulling out a huge win.
Everybody say hi, Richard. Everyone. Literally
Yep.
everybody watching say hi, Richard.
Everybody say hi, Richard.
For Richard. Heart for Richard.
Hi, Richard.
For those of you who don't know,
Richard is our tech guy. He's doing the restreaming in the back. So can we get
He's
some?
killing it.
Can we
Richard
get some?
is killing it.
It's just a
Can we get
joke
some
on
hype spam in the
non-participating
chat
competitor.
for Richard? Maybe you guys can come up with a clever
Look at all
rhyme
of
of some kind. All right.
A nice, easy, breezy. What did you call these? The jubes?
The jubes. We might see people get kind of grabby on the jubes.
Ooh.
This is about
Oh, this is so much more relaxing. I feel like I can breathe.
Oh no, that's so unfair.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Big yeets. Huge yeets, actually. Wow.
You know what?
Looking pretty good for Crazy Train here for Team Gas. Probably taking first place. Definitely does. That's a gold.
Literally,
His
so I took
teammate,
Yeetus.
Be More
I
Royal, right
literally,
behind
like,
getting a silver.
my foot hit one of
And
the
we're just
spikes.
waiting for Fur to get in there as well. Maybe getting a silver, maybe not. It's going to be
yes.
close on that one.
What the nuts is that guy doing?
Cutting over to Lavender Lemurs versus Baby Bear. They're on OnlyFans. A classic here at Fallapalooza.
Someone's way
Only
up there,
OnlyFans. No other course exists. They're all doing a great job. B happen a little behind the pack here. Sleeping Bear also pretty far behind, but anything's possible. You've got Peroxide getting that first place gold medal as well. Gold medals for teams on both of these matches here, starting off in the first race. That's what you want to see when you're on these teams and you're in these matchups. You want to see those gold medals. We can't say it enough. Can't say it enough. Gold medals, gold medals, gold medals, gold medals, gold medals.
Especially if we're getting into the realm
I get ninth,
of,
actually.
you know, okay, we all just kind of did our first game and nobody won any crowns. So we're getting into a place where the kudos are starting to matter more, right?
I'm still good. I'm still gonna
That's right.
qualify, but I didn't. I'm still good. I'm still gonna qualify, but I didn't.
Barely getting the qualify there.
They got silver
There we
still.
go. Everybody's in.
You're silver.
Yep.
They got first.
Whew.
We're gonna have to win one of these.
And the amount of stress that these players must be feeling right now.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
commentating and I'm stressed.
Yeah, after watching that group that everybody got into, wild.
Yes.
You know, I would be. You have so much more to compete with than just the team you're against, and that's just, you know, it's craziness. So.
And the thing is that some of them didn't even realize. They had no idea that they were up against other teams.
There were surprise competitors, yeah. I mean, I think that it was pretty well known to them that they might have been in the same lobby as another team, but maybe not both other teams, you know?
Exactly. It looks like Fant is leading here. Goes for the more sure skip, opting not to go for the hammer jump.
I can appreciate
Can't
that.
blame him that far ahead. Yeah, playing it a little closer. He's gonna have to really try to move. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you see some aggression.
Oh,
in
the
donut.
ragdoll! He doesn't get first. Wow.
Was that Be More Royal that stole it from him? Or was there an
Don't
NPC that
know.
came in behind? I actually kind of missed that.
I had my eyes glued to Fant's screen. I didn't see who it was. I didn't see the arrow, so I don't think it was Be More Royal, but who knows?
Who knows?
Either way, that was a surprisingly intense end to a relatively vanilla slime climb there.
Always.
These are all the OG
Alright,
obstacles.
I might not make it.
And now look at this. We have a round 2 DoorDash. And look who's at the back of the pack. We have Stella trailing behind a little bit, getting stuck on the left side when the doors were open on the right. So they're going to have to hope that they can get kind of a beeline through and get some good crowd surfs to make it through. On the other end, though, their teammate Parker the
There's a
Panda
box here. We'll
very
see.
well could get
That
first
box is
place
there, he's got
here.
it. Nope. I think
It's going to be close.
Stella looks to be with the pack.
That's all right. One of their teammates, I think, got a pink. So
Qualified.
There you go.
Quick wall
Everybody's
draw.
in.
So it's no biggie. I got a bronze.
Yep, that's a good display. So the gold medal and a bronze medal. You heard one of their teammates say that there was another bronze there. So a little bit of a creep up on the team. So
Well, we got Goku powering up.
oh, he's that's how you know he's enraged.
I mean, okay.
Krebs came to play, and it's going to be in this moment. You can
The
almost
weighted
guarantee.
armor is off.
You can almost guarantee that these teams are going to give each other a little bit of muscle.
Knowing than anything.
Just stay alive. Yep.
And I mean,
Oh, it's
look at
frozen,
Krebs.
dude.
Look at him popping off. He's going Super Saiyan right now.
It looks super stuck to me.
Yeah, his flame seems to have stopped animating, but you know he's still. We can tell that he's just powering up.
Oh,
Maybe he's charging. He's
He's
charging
charging.
the animation.
He's waiting for the moment.
That's
He's
right.
waiting for the right moment here.
Okay, one of them's going back.
Oh, a little honk.
5. Oh, yeah, a little honk going on there.
Yeah.
5 out of 15 eliminated. This is another one of those rollouts where it's just that number is not moving, but the rollout is.
Again, this mammoth,
They're back, they're back.
Jesus.
My goodness.
Sleuth.
Chewie's kind of harassing 8 a little bit here, grabbing the pigeon. Not being able to do a whole lot, though. They're playing safe. They're staying in the middle of the platform. They're not going anywhere close to the edges where they can get harassed. Keeping their eyes open for all the competitors and making sure that they don't get pushed in.
You're saying that, but Chewy Louie is playing dangerously. Oh my goodness. 8 almost getting Chewy Louie off the edge there.
Yep,
6 spots
very
left.
close stuff. And it seems that the eliminations have slowed right down.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's
Stuck
getting
at
eliminated.
9 out of 15.
Okay, one more ticks over.
This long, like almost 2 minutes.
Yep, you can hear the frustration in that. You know, when it starts to change the music, when you hear the music start to change, that's when things get really frustrating, and you're just like trying to hold on. The wheel starts
You
spinning
can-
faster.
You can see it spinning faster. These giant gaps. People are starting to drop.
Yeah,
14
one more
out
to
of
go.
15. All the competitors still in. One more elimination.
Just waiting. Just
Who's
waiting.
it going to be?
I think I saw somebody go. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's in.
All right.
Oh,
Over to
speaking
block
of
party.
people who are not in, though,
one's
Parker
dead.
the Panda gets pushed
Oh!
off in this block party.
He got blocked, but it's
Got
still
it.
a party.
He got blocked.
Moving on to
we
this
did get
final
these
little
DMs.
stretch
See?
here. Everyone's squeezing
You
on
gotta
in,
trust
trying
me,
to
I
stay
got
up
Mediatonic
front.
in my DMs.
You're too far back
But I
and
did
you
if I
get
did.
tumbled.
These are the kind of favors I would
It's a
call in.
bad day for you.
Yep, you know it. You know
Every
it.
ending's the easy ending.
Stella
when you're on
is
Stud City.
minding their own business, staying in the back of the pack, kind of just avoiding conflict,
Being
making it
most
to the
wins in
next
Fall Guys,
round.
Not even close.
Unfortunate for Panda.
Like 1,200.
Yeah, Parker the
14.
Very
Panda,
unfortunate.
1500
Team
team is
Hey,
gonna
Ben,
have their work cut out for them.
Thank you for
for
stopping
sure.
by, dude. I really appreciate that. We were
Also
we were
starting point.
saddened to see you guys.
All right, and back to these guys in a tail tag. Do we have any of the yeets? I haven't actually seen the yeets in any of the tail tags we've seen today. Nobody able to kind of show off the getting out of bounds trick that has kind of become popular, but that's okay. That means they have to play this tail tag, which is very.
That means they have to play.
They have
Oh,
to
no.
play the game. I know, very frustrating for them, I imagine. You know, keeping away from the other competitors and making sure they keep their tails. And it looks like all of our competitors have a tail at this moment. Looks like Chewy actually just stole one from 8, and they're just giving them the rundown. You know, these
Oh yeah,
guys are getting
Chewy's
right into each
running
other's
away.
face.
Eight's trying to take it back from Chewy specifically. That's his tail.
Yeah, you can see.
Wants it back. They
He's
want
got-
that tail back. Oh,
He's
no,
got
they're-
tunnel
they're-
vision.
he's
He's got tunnel vision on this guy.
His tunnel vision. He's getting distracted. All right, he's got one. There we go.
Yep. Stole one from another player. He's good to go. A little bit of activity on Triumph's screen there. A little bit busy, but he's able to grab a tail and get out of there. And honestly, we're not even into the scariest part of tail tag. Nothing really matters
be
until
right now,
about
dude.
10 seconds from now.
Mhm.
And you can see the tails are trading. People are getting in each other's business.
A couple more seconds here, and things are going to get intense. You're going to see people deviating from their normal pathways. Things are going to people diving everywhere.
Is
Oh
everybody
man,
staying
it's
safe?
pandemonium. It's pandemonium.
I'm alive.
Oh,
Triumph. Oh! At the very last second, Krebs gets their tail stolen and they dive away. Krebs is getting eliminated.
Find out.
so is 8.
They both did.
Yes, Goon Gang's out.
Goon Gang taking the L.
That last like 2 seconds there.
Oh boy, and look at this. We're into a fall mountain between Gas and Team
Got
Underscore, and I
us.
think we have all 4 of our competitors in.
Not bad.
Yep. Cue the soundtrack. We got it. This is you. These guys showed up to play. All right, so parking tickets paid for 3 of our competitors. Fant is in the back row, going to be bringing up the rear.
But we know Fant. That doesn't mean much for him.
No, this guy, he knows how to, you know, maneuver the situation. Look at that dodge by Fur, taking the lead on his screen. Between Be More Royal and Fur, it's basically just the 2 of them. But look at this comp.
Really
That ball,
unfortunate boulders.
that ball stopped everybody in their tracks, and now look at the entire group is together in this little cluster.
Oh my gosh, it's all 4 of them.
It's going to come down to the desync. Oh, look at that. Crazy Train takes a hit and is falling, and it's the 2 of them. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this play.
Got
Look
it,
at
got
this
it, got it.
play.
Wow! Crazy Train coming from behind.
I cannot believe the thing I just saw. In an
Wow.
attempt to stop Be More Royal from grabbing the crown, Fur goes to grab Be More Royal, grabs Fant instead, and Crazy Train comes in from the back and grabs the crown at the last second.
They all got gaggled up there.
Insane.
Wow.
I'm just gonna remember. I think
That's something you don't expect to
Starts getting
see.
buried and
You
they
got
start getting
3
aggressive.
competitors
Is an option.
heading to the Fall Mountain Crown. No one in their way, and the 4th competitor, a couple seconds behind, is the one to take it.
Yeah,
We have
I'll try
seen
it
some
then, maybe.
insane action on Fall Mountain today. Just crazy come from behind victories.
You hate it as a player, but you love it if you're not
You want me to
part
try
of
and
it.
thin the lobby
Oh,
or-
it's
Which is why
absolutely
it's so
hyped to watch.
great.
Time
I
to-
love it.
Don't risk it.
And now we got 2,000 crowns, and they're facing off on a jump showdown.
Stella's got their work cut out for them.
Yep.
Stuart and Spark City know that there's only one person left
That is true.
on Team so they're probably going to be doing some tricky shenanigans if it's just the 3 of them left at the end.
For sure. Heading on over to these guys here. Only Triumph and Chewy Louie remain in this hexagon. It is their game to lose. If they get the crown, they are just parading to a victory in this side of the bracket.
I'm expecting to see, since Chewy Louie is above working on that yellow up there, I'm expecting to see maybe Triumph trying to cut off some of the NPCs here to get his teammate a crown, since Chewy's kind of up top here, going to try and make this big jump.
Oh, and
Gets
he
it.
makes it.
Very nice.
That's one of those 3.5 hexers I was telling you about. Chewy Louie, very consistent at those. He's a force to be reckoned with in Hexagon. We're hoping that these guys get the crown, but maybe we can take a peek over that jump showdown very quickly and see how things are teaming up
This one's gonna be
here.
awkward for 2-1,
You know,
I think.
Stella still alive. Stella
Oh,
Cat
living.
still hanging on. It's a
Looks like
2v1
all 3.
situation.
Yep. Could end up with that 2v1 no NPCs that I was mentioning earlier, and see some crazy plays from 2,000 crowns here trying to get out the last competitor for Team
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh, they died.
And you do realize,
you wanna get rid of
yep,
these two?
they're right. You hear the call.
you go.
They got swept off the platform,
try.
and this is kind of the situation that I think they were going
If
for.
there's
You
one
notice that
left,
they
I'll
weren't
try.
really trying to
Otherwise, yeah,
grab.
you're
They
right.
weren't really trying to be aggressive. They were just
Yeah,
holding
that's
on
actually
and
very
seeing
true.
if they could outlast their opponent,
If we
because
get
now they're in a
sneak
double
attack,
crown
just try and be ready
situation,
for
and they
sneak
could
attack
take
and
a
just grab and
huge
hold on
lead here.
and try and-
And look over
Ooh.
here on the Lavender Lemurs side, we
Shelled
have
it.
Chloe and Sleeping Bear facing off against Lavender Lemurs. Be Happen.
But it doesn't matter.
There are no crowns in this
I don't
face
know
in
who
this
sat
show
on
off
my
as well. But
face,
look at
but-
this play, aggressive cutoff by Chloe
on purple
to
with me.
make Be Happen go down to the purple layer, just like that. Chloe's got all this space, just needs one NPC to get cut off now.
Man.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Knocking me down.
Can't quite cut off that NPC. That's going to be trouble. Not too much trouble, maybe, but
Good amount of space.
that's gonna stress Chloe out
What
probably a
happened
little bit.
now?
Maybe
That's okay.
I
making
literally
couple
a beam
of
came
questionable
flying out
plays
of
as a
the corner,
result.
told me their ass hit my
We'll
No,
face.
see.
that was good. That was
Nice.
well played.
Oh,
Chloe's got a little
well
bit of
played
blue.
under pressure. Love to see it.
And the purple layer has a couple people on it as well, so she's got to navigate her way and
Why
try
is
and
this
cut
light
off
coming
as
for me
many as
like
she
that?
can.
Alright,
Oh
they're on
yeah, she's
yellow.
got this little bit of purple left to go. Everybody's
trying
going
to
to be
run them
colluding
out.
on
Yeah,
yellow
that's fine.
very
I'm going over
soon,
to you.
though.
We got,
Yeah,
oh
just
wow,
leave
B
your
happen
space.
down on the bottom.
Nice.
Might
Sleeping
be the
Bear.
only one down there.
No,
Sleeping
you
Bear
need
with
to
a
learn how
very
to jump
cheeky
because
grab
you're
to
just doing
force
nothing with yourself.
B happen to get down there, and now it's a
All right,
2v1
Dylan,
situation
just
on the
hold,
blue.
grab and hold.
B happen, or
Oh!
sorry,
Trying to.
Sleeping
Oh,
Bear
no,
running into
Sleeping
an
Bear.
NPC.
Did you get him?
unfortunate
No, okay.
situation
No,
here. So
no,
Chloe
no.
has
I
got to
collided
try
with
and
him.
cut them
That's
off
fine.
as much as she can and get
He's
some
got
space
two
Yeah,
people
he's
to
got, yeah, I'm cutting off
herself.
this area, so we
Oh,
gotta
And
get
yes,
over
you can
there.
see that the NPC was kind of bullying B
Yeah,
happen
he's
there a
fine
little
here.
bit,
Nice.
and Chloe has
Yeah,
all
this
the
is
space
nice.
in the world
Well
to
done, Chloe.
take home the crown.
That's
GG's
big.
there. GG's.
Big win for Team Baby Bear there. That was a close matchup between the two teams there, score-wise.
Golds. Oh my god.
Yeah, and you
Oof.
come back to this hexagon. Triumph and Chewy Louie also getting a crown between the two of them. And we
Oh,
return
man.
now to Stuart and Spark City, the only remaining competitors on this jump showdown. All they got to
This
do is
double
time out this
crown.
bar for the first double crown of the night, I believe.
Crossing our fingers. Now, I don't know if they changed it, but sometimes it seems like your jump gets eaten in this game.
There was a major problem before, yeah. Some people would complain that if they were standing in
well,
spot.
We were.
Oh, there they go.
There they go.
No double
Commentators
crown.
curse, no
That's
double
good.
crown yet in this tournament.
Okay.
But still, Spark City
I mean, that's
and
that's
Stuart are going to be looking at a nice,
we have to
friendly,
win.
comfortable
We
lead.
could hope for both
Man.
Into the
falling
next
in slime
round.
and getting eliminated.
Round after round, just crazy.
Yep. Even when
Not
these
a dull
teammates-
moment in this matchup yet.
right?
Insane.
Imagine if, you know, getting... I thought that we weren't going to see a hype matchup after that 3-match, 1-lobby situation, but
I know.
they brought the heat in the second one anyways.
They're delivering. I'm loving it. Seeing the double elimination on team from without the team names in front of me, I'm useless. But there's a double elimination there, and man, that was big. That was big. Chewy Louie getting another crown. That's Chewy Louie's second crown.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pulling ahead. That was the team that they were by themselves in the first episode. They didn't have to worry about the other teams. Chewy Louie getting the crown, and then Triumph follows up with the crown in the second episode. So they're tearing away. And now we're starting to see some of these things come together. You know, the one match to watch for sure is the matchup between Team __ and Gas. They're going head to head, and they both have one crown now. These guys are the closest matchup we have so far.
Yep, it's going to be down to the wire between the two. Hoping, as a commentator, to see a Fall Mountain finish. You got to guarantee one person winning. That's gonna drive the stakes up. Get all 4 of those players in on a Fall Mountain, and it all comes down to who grabs it.
Oh, could you
I would love to
imagine?
see it. I would love to see it.
Could you imagine?
I could imagine. I am imagining right now. I'm imagining right now.
Oh man, I would be so frustrated as a like a competitor if something like that happened. But how hype would it be? How hype would it be? So, yeah, just waiting for these scores to roll in so that we can just kind of see the standings of everything. But we're looking at a couple of interesting situations, especially with the Fur and Fant and the Team
Right.
Gas combination.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's going to be leading after that, to be honest.
We're about to find out. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. We have the scores in for
Wow.
most of the bracket. And yeah, we
Wow,
look at
wow,
Fur
wow.
and Fant and Be More Royal and Crazy Train. Look at the difference. 35
Unbelievable.
kudos.
35 kudos between those teams. And that's after Fant's huge victory in the 12 competitor match. That first crown there, that 11:05, gave him a good lead. But wow, what a round from Team Gas. They're coming back. Huge kudos from Crazy Train. Whew. That's a close match. 35 kudos going into round 3.
35 kudos. 35 kudos is the difference between a gold and a silver medal, essentially. So if we go into this next race, everybody gets silvers except for, let's say, Crazy Train gets a gold. We're all tied up, baby.
Oh my goodness. Now it's my turn to ask, could you even imagine? Let's Let's see here. Delete Fall Mountain. Like we were saying, huge lead right now over Goon Gang. That double elim on Goon Gang, letting Chewy Louie take. Or no, it was Triumph the second time, not Chewy Louie. We were wrong about that.
Yeah,
It's the
Triumph
second
got
crown
the
for
second
Delete
crown.
Fall Mountain. But
Insane.
Wow, that's a big lead. 34-40.
They are running away with it. You know, a little bit of bad luck from 8 in that slime climb in the first episode cost him the kudos and might
That's
just cost him the tournament here. But, you know, crazier things have happened. There's still opportunity for a little double crown action. Who knows? Who knows? We might see the comeback of the century.
2,000 crowns in Team pretty close as well. Less than 200 kudos away.
Yep, we are
That's
still
gonna be
waiting.
a close matchup too. Oh yeah, we're waiting on a score from Spark City. Just noticed that.
That's right. Spark City did get the crown, so we're going to be looking at a pretty big boost of kudos for 2,000 crowns coming in.
Never mind.
There's the pop.
Not
Instead of
as
200.
close as it was. My
It's-
goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's right. Instead of 200 behind, they're actually 1,000 ahead. So in order for Team to come back from this one, they're going to need to eliminate them early and get that crown.
Team Baby Bear in a similar situation as 2,000 crowns, about 1,000 kudos ahead of Lavender Lemurs.
That's right. Good plays, big plays to get Peroxide out in an earlier round, and then just the harassment and the commentating from both of them. The communications were on point for that hexagon, so that
It was
Chloe.
huge.
so
I
that
don't know
Chloe
if you
win.
noticed, but when Sleeping Bear got out, he immediately spectated Be Happen and was
Yes.
telling Chloe about what Be Happen was doing. And that probably is what cemented their win.
That's
so
what I
again,
love.
that communication is huge.
That's what I love about Hex. Personally, that's my favorite thing about Hex is the fact that that team element can play in so nicely.
Mm-hmm. So here we got Team Gas and Team __. This is the contested matchup here. These are the closest teams. The only teams really that don't need kind of like a round 3 blowout to
they got
take the
the
lead
spot.
here. It's going to come down to the wire.
Yep. It really can go either way. Like we said, the difference between the two teams right now is the gold versus the silver medal. So let's say every competitor gets a silver medal in this race, and Crazy Train comes out and gets the gold, but they're going to be tied up going into the rest of this episode, and it's all fair game from there.
Speaking of gold, Be More Royal way up front right now,
I mean, there's a
but
hammer.
Fur and Fant close behind.
Yep, they're following in
And
the heels.
They've got the Yeetus. They've got the Yeetus. Are they going for it, or are they playing
you
it
think?
safe? Let's see.
Let's see
I
what
think he's
Morgan
going for
does.
it.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh,
Yeet to the
not
second
bad.
platform. Not bad.
Not bad.
That's going to be enough to secure the gold medal.
No, mine
It
was
looks
good
like
enough.
it. I don't see anyone getting yeeted over. That would have to be a hell of a yeet.
Yep.
3 competitors in the first 3 spots on seesaws. These lads have seen some saws.
And what did I say? That gold medal coming in from the gas team,
Mhm.
that's going to put them in a tie situation. Everybody else is getting silver medals, so
Yep.
it just gets closer.
Left middle.
I'm getting
Look at over here. We have a DoorDash first round,
That's fine, that's fine.
It just falls over.
Not left.
and they're getting to the last couple rows of doors. And it looks like Krebs is being pretty brave about his choices here. He's
Yeah,
staying
he's,
up at the front
he's
of the
just
pack.
going for it.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
I think
Door.
he's in the all or nothing mindset at this point.
Should we qualify?
Over
Triumph.
2,000 kudos behind going into round 3. You just have to gun it.
Shit up if it's-
Pedal to the metal is the only way you go. Oh, he's
I
out!
think one of them died.
Krebs.
Is that him?
Oh no!
That might be him. right
Krebs,
there.
unfortunately, getting caught up in the group, getting his head landed
Oh,
on. He's
L
taking a
City
trip to L
population
City.
Krebs.
Still a pigeon?
Oh, goodness.
Because of all those bounces.
Oh
they
no!
knocked
Poor
out.
Krebs.
Unfortunate.
That's that. I think I can call it there. That's gonna be it
Bucket of French fries.
for their
Yeah.
team.
Bucket of
2K kudos down, 1 teammate out. That's a bummer. What a heartbreaking way to end your Fallapalooza there.
Unless we
Alright, that's
introduce
fine.
some
We
kind of
won't- we
style
won't be
points,
NPCs
kudos
getting it over them.
bonus, and award it to them for, you know, the pop off, the Super Saiyan fire.
Might get
We're not doing, by the way.
Hey,
The
Um,
Super
yeah,
Saiyan
you know,
fire
you know,
into L City.
2.5 minutes.
right into L City. Yeah, you can
Oh
see
no!
he's having a sad shower. Look at this.
How could this happen to me? Made my mistakes.
You know what to do.
It was
Use
a
those
rough
prime-
go.
Got
It was a rough go.
eliminated.
That's crazy. We both get like 10 people.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can see the frustration, you can see the sadness
You're not even
in
like
Krebs'
me.
face. But you know, the Goon Gang doesn't give up, doesn't stop
That's
playing.
right.
We
8's
still
still
got 8.
going.
And 8 can try their absolute best. We're
Still
hearing some
going
good
right
goose honks in the background. We love those.
Baseball.
We're all about those. Oh.
Rangers.
Krebs is giving an
He's-
announcement. It's announcement
Yeah,
time, ladies and
Krebs
gentlemen.
has got all kinds of little gimmicks going on his stream. I love it. I love it. He's got the Zordon. He's got the Goku power-up.
He needs more
Got
training.
the sad black and white shower. You know what else he has? The L. The poor guy. Looks like everyone else is qualifying. His teammates moving on, even though he's not.
Pretty good.
Don't worry.
You know, he can
I
try and
am
give them a
the
run for their
names
money,
are
you
very
know? He
important.
can
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of get up in their business and say, hey, you know, I
Bit of
came to
culture,
compete,
you
so I'm
see.
going to see it all the way through and maybe get up
Oh, I fell over.
in
Good
Delete
luck.
Fall Mountain's face a little bit.
Oh my
That's
lord.
right.
Might as well have some fun with it while you're here.
I got slashed.
Now we got the Lavender Lemurs and Baby Bear, and
You-
they're
but
just
you don't
in
even have
a
a
little
car. How
Night
can you
Fever,
get
second
slashed?
round Night Fever. Sleeping Bear
That's what
just
I'm
grabbing
wondering.
onto the edge with his toes. I don't understand how he's still alive.
My
NPCs
game is
getting
not
first
running
again, it
well.
looks like.
I'm gonna after this game, assuming we still make it through, I need to close my game and relaunch it because it is not
Yeah,
running
always
well.
a good idea. If you're experiencing any frame drops in this game, sometimes it's just having some refresh
That monkey
issues.
was grabbing me.
Restart
I
that
got
game, get back into tip-top shape. They are looking pretty good, 1,000 kudo lead, but you obviously don't want to give yourself any kind of disadvantage if you can avoid it.
That's right. And Peroxide and B happen. No jokes. They can come back. 1,000 down is nothing for them. You got to be on top of your game and stay in front of them and hold on to that lead, even though it's round 3.
I'm just gonna go over
That's
here.
right. And look at these moves on Triumph. Or Triumph is actually at the back of the pack. Look at these moves on Chewy Louie and 8, both kind of going. I don't really know.
Bringing it around town.
Yeah, 8 is having a little funky town action here on the
Yeah,
wall.
he's having a good time. He knows where the standings are, but he doesn't need to finish yet. He can hang out and dance. Why not? Why not?
Are they going to dance together? That's the question. Oh no, okay, they're going. They're
I
going.
don't know. Trying to all business, no dancing.
I actually didn't know you could grab
I'll
that wall
try
that
and get
way.
the
Today I
crown, but
learned.
It's just very unlikely.
I have a feeling that's not going to come in handy very much
I
for
need to
you,
make
but
a
it is
full screen, but, like,
interesting.
are they gonna cut away
It's
from me
something to
on the
show
full
off, you know?
screen?
It's something
Like,
to
that's the
say,
thing, I
hey,
don't wanna
look,
cut away from them.
look at what I can do.
Yeah, like I don't want to cut away from
Do a little sexy
qualifying.
dance
on the
So
wall.
It's like it's one of those things that like.
Ooh,
Into
roll
a
out.
Now,
Oh,
if
this
I'm
is
Peroxide,
interesting.
if I'm B-Happen, if I'm Peroxide, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, if we get one of those guys out, that's the break we need.
Oh, it's Murder Town Express here in this rollout. If they're not going for these kills, I don't know what they're doing.
Murder Town, population, Lavender Lemurs.
That's
They're
right.
gonna be going for Baby Bear now.
They should be. I would hope they do.
Wow.
Baby
see
Bear,
some
of
action.
course,
Sleeping Bear's alone on
all they're trying to do is make it through so they can get as many kudos as possible and keep that lead. You're not going to see Sleeping Bear or Chloe really doing a lot of grabbing. Maybe a little bit here and there, just for the funsies, but
Chloe's here.
they're going to be playing it close to the chest.
Turn around and go, Chloe.
Look at that.
Wow, you're going
You
to
can
see
see-
Lavender Lemurs gribby grabbing.
I got.
You can see both of those
I'm on purple.
monkey costumes
Hello?
just
I'm on
chasing,
the other
I'm on
purple.
chasing each individual. They're just going after
kill.
Chloe. They're calling their mark out loud. They're like, "We need to get them."
That's you.
It's what you got to do. It's Murder Town.
Let's just wait.
We're welcome to Murder Town.
Let's play
You step into Murder Town, you better get ready to get grabbed, you know?
Oh,
Back
I
to blue.
missed.
Back to blue.
That could have been a lot more of a morbid kind of like town statement. I'm glad it was just it was just a grab.
I'm going
you
to
know, it's
purple.
Just
to
a
get
grab.
grabbed.
I almost
Welcome to
got it.
Murder Town, where
I'm with
I hold your
I'm with
hand.
both of them.
Yeah, that's
Cam here.
what's happening. Hold your hand as I pull you into a pit of
Sleeping Bear right now.
flesh-eating pink slime.
Yeah.
Frickin'
Murder
Some
Town.
people some people think that the pink slime might be like a fruit smoothie.
I don't know. Have you ever melted a bean in a
Here,
fruit
here.
smoothie?
Oh man.
Almost.
You
I'm
can't
on
say I
purple.
have.
Same
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
say
man.
I have. Would it look
I-
something like this
Yeah.
though?
Alone.
Maybe.
Come to yellow.
I think this is more like a yogurt.
That's fair. I could see a yogurt.
I'm here.
Probably a little bit sugary, the jelly beans to be put into the yogurt. You know, it's not a very
I'm
good flavor combo.
waiting for Lavender Lemurs to put one of Baby Bears in the yogurt, but They just can't seem to get a good grip on them, but it's still 6 out of 12. It has been on 6 out of 12 for a while now.
They
There's
almost got
just
the double
7.
grab on there. But yeah, this rollout is going really long, and you can tell the fatigue of the Baby
Oh
Bear
my
team.
God,
They're just getting
myself.
chased down.
Chilling.
There's
Yep.
no relenting
I'm a
here. They're
sleeping bear.
just going for it.
Chloe?
You know, Peroxide and Behappen, they're going all in. Like I was saying, they are chasing, grabbing. Their mind is on murder, and that's it.
Damn.
Sadly, they're not able to get him in there. Murder Town, nothing happening there. Very quiet night in Murder Town. But everyone moving on, and they're going to need to really pull something off now to make up that 1,000 kudos.
Yep. They've got to eliminate them both and get that maybe double crown. That's the way to do it.
Practice some killing.
It's a big ask. A big ask.
Absolutely. And into a jump showdown for
Maybe a
Delete
Goomba.
Fall Mountain and Goon Gang. And again, we only have...
I wonder if
Oh,
Agnes
we're
might
actually
be-
down to 2 competitors. Triumph does not appear to be in this final. It's just going to be 8 versus Chewy Louie. And you know, this is kind of this is just for funsies. They were dancing. They were doing sexy dances on the wall. Kind of just hanging around, having a good time. There's no mathematical way that 8 is going to come out on top. But
Chewy
might as
Louie
well-
could just yeet himself off the edge here. 8 gets the crown. They still win by probably a few thousand kudos. Big, big, big win. Over here to Gas and Team underscore the closest kudo count.
Yeah.
We've got, looks like all 4 of them still in. This is an individual tail tag though.
Tail.
Again, looking at that last 10 or so seconds to see who's going to make it through. Impossible to tell early on. It's just kind of a waiting game.
All right, I got
Yep,
one.
and tail tag is a scary game, you know. And again, no yeets. You can't cheese this one. You can't try and get out of bounds to avoid the competition.
them does
You're
not
stuck
have a
here
tail.
now. There's nothing you can do. You just got to
basically,
play the
I'm sure
game, and you
they're
can
not
see
getting
Be More Royal is giving the rundown on Fant, changing his
Have you
target
held
to
yours the
Fur.
whole time?
But they've got good moves, and they're just maneuvering the platform
might
just
be
a
able to
little
get
bit
gold
better,
then.
getting away.
South Asia and India.
How's that Dinah living?
Something like that.
And look at it over here. We just have Chewy Louie left on the Jump Showdown platform, and he's given us a show. Look at this guy.
Right.
NPCs left, nothing left to do but take them all out.
Delete Fall Mountain with a commanding showing against Goon Gang. The unfortunate clip into that floor from 8 in the first round, really cementing that lead early on, and then they're just able to hold on to it and even make it bigger.
And just
Taking that
decimating.
momentum, taking that unlucky clip from 8 and riding with it.
This is about to suck.
Yep, decimating all the NPCs. Gonna probably come away
looking
with a
like-
crown
Oh, I
there.
didn't grab it. That sucks. I'm out.
Oh!
Fur's gonna miss
Alright.
the tail on
Fur.
that one.
Oh, man.
All the
That's
pressure.
That's not good for Team underscore underscore.
All the pressure is going to be on Fant to bring home the crown here.
Do
There's
they
8
both
qualifying.
get in? I forget if. Dang, that's
8 qualifying means that this is going to be the final.
Try and bring it home.
Yup. If Fant doesn't get the crown here, and
Oh, we're
the
going
3
to a
of these
hexagon.
competitors, oh no, 2-on-1 hex is a
this-
rough,
It's not
rough
go down. It's
situation.
not a street
Oh, it is. They're going to give him the run. They're going to
Give
make
me
sure that Fant is coming
communication,
down
let me
those layers.
make
But
sure if-
I think out of all the finals,
If I
this
can
is
help an
probably the one you
NPC
want to
win,
see as a solo player. Because on a
minutes.
Fall Mountain, all you got to do is try and prevent the one player from getting
they're
up the mountain. And
Oh,
it's GG for
man.
them, right?
Yeah.
Fant already
Um,
ragdolling down to the blue
Only
there.
ones of
Yeah,
them's on
and
the
look
other
I'm not
at
side.
even. I'm not
They
even
have
sure
some
that was.
space.
I'm not even sure that was Team Gas that did that to him either. That was just an unlucky ragdoll.
Be More
Like
Royal
six
is just
X's, they're gonna be
giving
dropping
him
out
the
on the
run,
other side of blue.
not giving Fant any space. And he's
Landed
got his head
right
jumped
on
on
him.
again.
Oh my goodness. That was an NPC
Alright, purple
too.
is
It
highest
wasn't
right
the
now,
other team.
so
He's
are you on
getting.
yellow?
He's just getting bad luck.
Oof. Yeah.
Orange.
But that's okay. Purple's getting eaten up very fast
Same
here. It's
thing.
going to be on the golden layer
Alright,
very soon
everyone's
for
on
everybody.
orange.
You can hear the
You
comms
see
from
Fant
Fur.
going from the hops to the running now that more people are down here with him.
Yep, slowing it right down into first gear. Got this blue bean kind of joining him on the platform. Ragdolling that blue bean, maybe. Nope, they're still alive. Okay. Fant's just trying to, carve a little space out for
Still
himself.
one person.
He's got a
on,
nice little
but,
corner there. Yeah.
He cannot reach where
All
you
the
are.
other
Pure Oil and
players.
Crazy Train also got a nice little spot
Alright,
of blue for
everyone is
themselves.
Yep. but all the players are converging a little bit better on all the other spaces. So Fant, for a brief moment in time anyway, is going to be the last person standing on the blue layer until they come down to purple. Look at this.
Oh, Crazy
Big
Train
grab.
grabbing him.
Sucks.
Big grab by
is
Crazy
the
Train.
only one on the bottom layer. Oh, no, we got some company
So,
here. It
Oh, and
looks
look at
like
this.
Crazy
Potentially good side
Train
about
is
this is
running
there's
him
somebody
down.
purple that has
He's
He's
got his
not going to be
sights.
letting
Space.
Fant be here for much
So
longer.
if we do one on
I run it
He's
kudos,
got
out,
his
are we
sights
good?
set.
This could be it.
if you
Oh,
run it out,
what a play by
unless this
Fant!
person's really
What
bad.
a
The
play!
grab on Crazy Train to turn
Oh
it
my
around
God!
360. He's got a little bit of
But I don't
space on
know,
blue
are
by
we gonna
himself
have
over here
kudos?
now.
Oh, the NPCs are coming in on him, though.
This
Be more
person
royal
has,
down to
like,
blue as well. He's in the middle. Fant on
probably,
the
like, 20 hexes
outside.
left.
It's going to
I'm
come
gonna go
down to
pro.
this.
I'm gonna go
Where
pro.
are the
Oh!
NPCs going to run? You can see they're
Fant's
converging.
going for him. He went for the
Fant-
cutoff.
Fant gets
Now
the
it's up to
cutoff.
Fant to get the
It's up
crown.
to Fant to get the crown now.
Oh,
It's
it's one
just
I would
NPC.
just try and
1v1.
see
It's
if
one
I might be able to
NPC.
win this,
Okay, yes, look at
but
this.
this
He's
player
going to need
seems
big
competent.
jumps.
They have like
A big jump to get across that
they
gap.
choked. They
Oh,
choked.
there was
They choked
another
that guy.
NPC.
Oh, they
Oh my
choked it.
gosh.
They choked it. Fant has more space. Fant is going to be coming away with the win
Dude,
and the
holy.
crown.
Choked so hard. They handed you the.
Oh,
Oh, they would have
That
had like
grab?
7 more hexes or something like that. But they
that
just-
grab
they just
on
choked.
B-More,
All right, we're moving on.
and then he
Insane,
jumps
man.
over him. Oh my
I
god.
believe in you.
I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. That is the most intense Fall Guys win I have ever seen.
That hexagon was
Fant-
absolutely insane.
Fant is an animal. Wow.
No,
We do not
don't.
call him the tactical
I wouldn't
toucher for
risk going
nothing.
over there. That's
Oh
fine.
my
What an
gosh.
insane play.
This is the guy that messed up last
Whew.
time.
Palms are sweaty.
Okay, now we got Stella versus Stewart. It looks like.
That's right. It's a 1v1 situation. They're on their own platforms. And, you know, something's got to be running through U's mind here that they're not going to really be able to win unless Stewart goes down, you know? And whether that's because they get hit by the bar or whether that's because Stella Cat makes a play here, maybe jumps across and goes for the grab or something.
It's going
Something's gotta
real
happen.
fast for that jump across. That would
Yeah.
be risky, but it might be
Fine.
something that they have to do. Stella might
Don't
have
look
to
at him.
make that risky
Focus on
play.
Yeah,
Jump
we're
across
talking,
the platform.
We're talking about Stewart here. Stewart is a phenomenal
at
Fall
him,
Guys player,
focus on
thousands
you.
of wins, and they do not mess up a jump showdown timeout. So it's up to Stella to make something happen here.
Maybe just holding out, hoping that Stewart just can't do it. I don't know. You were saying Stewart's pretty good at this game. They all are, but you got to make something happen. You got to know you're down in kudos here. You got to hope that you out-medaled the other team, and you got to get the crown. Down 1,000. Oof.
Yep. Even the crown doesn't really save you unless you got really good medals and you maybe eliminated the other team early, but it's obviously not looking so good. But Stella's going to put on a show, and, you know, I can appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, if you're feeling like you're too many kudos down, you might as well go for another crown. Tie with 2,000 crowns here at the end for the crown. Get a nice little crown on your profile. Buy a nice little costume with it. You know, it's not a total loss. Just a tournament loss.
Just a tournament loss, you know. Take it, chip on your shoulder, come back stronger than ever on the next one. And they're really giving the run for the money. You can see the bars going faster. Oh, and look at this.
Oh, wow, that
What
bounce.
a save by
What
Stella.
a fortunate bounce there.
Oh, you did
Oh,
so
there
good.
it
You did
goes.
so good.
Oh.
You did your best.
Damn.
No, that was great.
Stella pressed
Good
hard
job.
for that win and unfortunately wasn't able to carry it
Wow.
out, but good
Can we talk
composition.
about Fant, please?
This is the kind of
Holy
moment.
moly.
This is the kind of moment that makes me want so badly a replay function for this show because holy crap. Holy
was
crap.
insane.
I could watch that over and over again forever because what an incredible play. You have Be More Royal on Fant's ass this whole hexagon.
On
and
the
Fant-
bottom level.
On the bottom level, Fant turns around and goes, you know what? No you. And throws him in. And then just outlasts the other competitors, the NPCs that had a little bit more space. He outlasts them, takes home in the crown, and that might have just been what makes them move on to the next round.
It's looking like it. we were talking earlier. It was going to come down to whoever gets the crown between those two teams. With no crown, it was going to be a real close call. But with Fant getting that crown in the most clutch fashion ever,
Yes,
he's
I've never
cementing.
seen.
Oh gosh,
I've never seen. I have over 1,000 crowns to myself. I've played over 700 hours, maybe even 800 hours of Fall Guys. That is the biggest hexagon win I've ever seen.
it was
And it
amazing.
happens in this competition.
It
Fantastic.
was amazing. Only on Dangers.television would you see Fall Guys like this.
Let's get ourselves some clips in the chat. If you guys did clip that, make sure you share that
Yeah.
because that was a wild win.
Insane.
Absolutely incredible.
Oh man, I'm excited to get the numbers up, see who moves on to the next round here. Waiting on those numbers to come in from the competitors.
Yep, just waiting for the scores to be quickly divvied up, and we'll have our answers very shortly and get ourselves ready for round 2.
Man. Oh man. Here we go. The numbers are rolling in.
Numbers are rolling
Missing
in.
some from Team but I don't think it's gonna matter. Everything looking pretty locked in here.
One score from Be More Royal as well, but we can assume they got around the same amount as Crazy Train, 400 to 500 kudos, which is not going to be enough to close the gap. It's going to be about 4320 to about 3500, and that is it. That's the nail in the coffin. Fant pulling through for their team. Look at that kudos count, 1350, one of the highest single round kudos counts we've seen all competition, clutching it out in this last round for Team __.
That's after his round 1 win against 11 other competitors. He got the crown in round 1 against 11 other people in this tournament.
Yeah,
and
let's
then he
not
has
forget
the
that.
round 3 clutch. Insane performance from Fant. If you're Fur, you have just the comfiest ride in a backpack ever. Fur is no joke. Fur is a champion at this game. Look at those kudo counts. He's up in the upper 500 or upper 400s, 500s. He's doing well too. But Fant is just such a force.
Yeah,
Man.
huge clutch plays from Fant. Like the round 1 and the round 3 are just probably the 2 games to go down in memory. Like what a moment to remember in this situation. Fantastic play from Fant, and definitely deserves the move on to the second round. You know, and Gas put up a good fight. They were very good competitors. Crazy Train getting that crown in the second round, but Fant just gave them the business. Pulled down Crazy Train's pants. Shut down. Be More Royal.
Be More Royal's got to be. I don't know if I'd be fuming or laughing at that move Fant pulled there. I don't know if I would be livid or just cracking up.
Sometimes you just gotta put your hands together and you just gotta go, well played, dude. Well played.
Yeah,
like
that was crazy. And then of course, delete Fall Mountain. Look at that score.
the biggest kudo count of any team that we've seen so far in this competition, maxing out over 5,000 kudos with 3 crowns over 3 rounds, and huge. Huge.
That's
points.
right. We were talking about Fant's clutch plays. He's an amazing competitor. Team underscore is great, but Delete Fall Mountain, maybe not as clutch of plays, but that consistent high level of skill and the ability to get those crowns, get those medals. Huge kudo count. They're a force to be reckoned with moving on.
Absolutely insane. And we look over at our right side here. We've got 2,000 crowns versus and again, very solid showing from Stella Cat on that final jump showdown, trying to win. Obviously, these guys had to deal with that 3-way matchup in the first round, not able to really clutch it out, but they did have a very close kudo count up until then. But 2,000 crowns comes in round 2, round 3, getting those crowns, getting those kudos, moving on to the next round.
So it's looking like with all the scores in, we've got team underscore up against Delete Fall Mountain. Huge forces. This is going to be an interesting watch, to be sure.
It almost feels like the wrong thing to do. You know, it feels like we're pitting up the two teams that have had the strongest showing in this entire tournament, and we're forcing them to face off against each other in the second round.
There can be only one.
There can be only one moving on to tomorrow.
Don't count out 2,000 Crowns and Baby Bear, though. Both teams showing awesome potential. Of course, clutching out those wins. I'm excited about both of these matchups.
Oh, me too. I cannot wait to see how these go down. Absolutely thrilled. Yeah, and Baby Bear, I think we missed the final between Lavender Lemurs and Baby Bear there. It didn't look like anybody was able to walk away with the crown, but that means that Baby Bear is going to coast into the next round. GG's to Lavender Lemurs. GG's to and GG's to Goon Gang and Gas for making it, you know, for showing up and putting on a good show, like really, really hard fought.
Yeah, great performances. A little misfortune with 8s clipped into that conveyor belt there. That does suck. You never want to see that, even as a spectator. But other than that, really, really well played all around.
You can imagine that the morale just kind of takes a hit when something like that happens. You know, you got to try and like pick yourself up and keep going. We won't forget about Goon Gang, and of course, seeing Krebs pop off and get his Super Saiyan on. You know, they're entertainers to be sure, and we hope to see him back in another Fallapalooza.
Absolutely. Right.
I
Really looking forward to.
I hate to ask the hard questions, but I have to ask the hard questions. Who's moving on?
Ooh, oh man, that's tough. That is tough. That is the hard question. So you got Team __ against Elite Fall Mountain.
That's right.
Massive, massive wins from both of those teams. Just destroyed them. Fant and Fur, power team. And then, of course, Elite Fall Mountain, just so consistent. It's a tough call. I'm going to say that I think Team __ got it.
You think they got the chops?
I think they do. I think that they're both consistently good, but Fant has shown to be a clutch gamer, and with two teams of amazing skill level, it's those type of plays that are going to make the difference.
I absolutely agree.
What are you thinking between 2,000 crowns of Baby Bear?
All right, throw it back on me to make the suggestion.
Yeah, your turn.
The other two. All right.
I'm tired of being asked the hard questions. You have to answer one.
I do love me some Baby Bear. Chloe and Sleeping Bear, they play really well together. They've got good chemistry. They've been friends for a long time. They're good friends of mine as well. And they play this game really, really well, but they're going up against 2,000 crowns. These guys, we got Spark City. Spark City has consistently won these Ben tournaments. Their squad dominates. And 2,000 crowns is not just a joke name. It's probably like when they named their team, it was a
little outdated. Yeah, it's a little outdated now.
Yeah.
Maybe 3,000 crowns, a little more apt.
Probably looking at 3,000, maybe even 3,500, who knows. So that team name outdated like that, it's an understatement. And it's funny because 2,000 is so much. Not very many other teams can claim that. So
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost as much as my 4,000 crowns alone, you know?
Almost.
That's wild.
Yeah,
absolutely
we're catching up.
Wild.
We're catching up to you, Patrick, but it's taken us a little while.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting at the top.
Yeah.
We'll no. It was 40, not 4,000. I misread. Sorry.
Oh, a couple extra zeros.
Yeah. No, that was my bad. Got a little excited right in the first zero. Kept writing them.
That's right. And right back into the action. Look at this. 2,000 crowns and Baby Bear on OnlyFans. What a surprise.
I'm shocked.
What's up, baby?
Absolutely shocked.
GG's, man.
So they know.
Are you appalled?
I don't know.
More like
I am not appalled. I am the. What would be the antonym of appalled?
Please.
Elated, maybe?
Elated, yeah. Okay, something in that direction for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just do all the same
I am shocked and elated
Yes, the good kind.
that we're seeing some OnlyFans here.
Someone in chat is saying you're not a Paul, you're a Patty, which is, you know,
It's true.
that's just an objective fact.
That's yes.
We're looking here.
Indeed.
You see Stuart actually missed the jump on that one checkpoint there. That was on purpose. They're actually up at the front of the pack because they got warped forward. You can bump your face. Little pro tip for you guys at home.
Keep it
You
going.
can bump your face on the top part of the platform instead of landing on it, and it will warp you to the checkpoint if you do it correctly.
Oh, they got hacked.
Little speedrun hacks. This is how you get the good times.
Ooh, getting
look at this.
handsy here. Both of them. Wow.
Preventing each other from
neither of us are
getting
getting
the gold medal.
Okay.
That's smart. I mean,
I might get top 20%.
yeah, you don't want the other team getting it, and if you not getting it means the other team doesn't either. Hey, that's good enough.
Beautiful. Or might not get 20.
Heading over to the other matchup here.
20, please. Whatever.
These guys are
All
playing at
right.
Night Fever. And I
Fur
think Fur
is
was
through.
12th in out of this group, so I think maybe just snagging a silver medal.
6 of them.
Yeah, just barely. He was the last one in out of the group. Everyone else just kind of waiting for the NPCs to trickle on in.
Little goose honk there. Assert dominance. We got a little party going on at the finish line. You can see on Triumph's screen. They're just holding up the whole match. Not all of you guys can qualify. I hope you guys know that. There we go.
All right, this is when we start getting into the nitty-gritty a little bit. Got team games coming up. Could end the rounds pretty quick if we get a team loss. Maybe some individual games coming up. Could see people dropping out as well.
Yep, it'll be interesting to see. Usually one person does drop from the initial race going into the next episode, which means they might have 40 in their lobby. Okay, but no jinxed is what I was worried about. Instead, we're getting a rollout.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So every second round so far, we've had a rollout.
You see Chewy Louie laughing.
Because
That's a nervous laugh right there.
they just started the game at 60.
He knows what's on the line here. It's
Oh.
Murder Town, baby. We're
He
back.
knows. He knows, and he's seen Fant play. You know, Fant is here for a reason, and it's that tactical touch that has made him so popular in this game.
We're going straight to the left.
The green bean is mean, and he is looking for blood, I am sure.
That's right, a grabbing machine, you could say.
Ah, there it is. Oh, we're seeing. Oh wow, no
little bit of
grabs
a
there.
tussle.
They were sandwiched, but no grabbies.
Yep, they're hanging out together. Everybody's kind of hanging out in this
yeah.
spot.
Just kind of playing it safe.
Fant's
The
like right up
calm
in their
before the
business.
storm.
You see, when I play rollout, I try and stay with my teammate, and I stay as far away from my competition as possible. Look at Fant. Both
He's
of the
hanging. He's one of them, dude. He's
both of
trying
the
to convince them he's on their team.
Yeah, he's trying to buddy up.
Oh,
with
now we're
it.
getting some grabs. No,
Yeah.
he's played his hand.
A little bit.
They
of
know
action.
him to be false. Who is this green bean?
Tango?
Why does
He was our friend.
Why does he cuddle up with us so?
Oh man.
Oh, the watermelon almost hit Fant right in the face.
Boy.
Okay. Fant is on a tiny little patch of land here. Pretty dangerous stuff.
Spots left on the slime.
But yeah, look, Fant is not really going to be able to accomplish an elimination with the grabs he's doing here, but he's just telling him. He's just telling him that he's here. He's just saying, hey,
I'm here. Watch out.
I'm here, and I am looking to put up a little bit of a fight against these guys if need be. Fur, minding
We
his
got
own
Fur
business.
came over as well. Fur
Fur's
just
kind
came
of in the
over at
mix.
the end there. And they're all making it through, it looks like.
You can see that Fur's kind of got this like assassin approach. You know, he's not really the one to instigate the fights, but if he needed to step in and give the extra shove, that's what he was going to do.
Going in for that last second assassination too. Right there at the end. Staying away from everyone else. Minding his own until right at the end, trying to dive in and get something going. Couldn't quite pull it off.
Good Darbs, enjoy the shower.
Oh no, look at what we have here. It's a good thing that Fur is not watching. He would be very upset, but we have a little Yeetie.
Oh, it moves also.
On
I
the
thought it was just
stage.
standing there. It rotates. I love that.
Oh, really?
Little known collectible that exists, but in this game, in 5 of the stages,
Oh
there's a
my
little
God, this
tiny baby
game.
spinning hammer, and it hides in this stage underneath one of the ramps. There was a contest
Yeah,
on
yeah,
There it is on Chloe's feed right there. It's under
Yep.
that little arch.
That's right. This
Oh,
is
that's not
if
right.
it was
Oh,
a
goodness
contest to
gracious.
find all 5 of them, and it was the reward for the
Oh.
contest was the cotton candy dragon skin. We're looking
dodges
at
by this
Triumph
man.
Returns over on
like
the
you, Savannah.
the
Boom,
Delete Fall
got
Mountain
him.
team.
Look
They
at that
actually
now.
were the winner of that
That's how you
contest.
stream 101.
Oh,
we
wow.
have them. We have them in our
Oh, passive
tournament
come
right
in.
now.
Alright, they saw the
So
little Yeetie.
Fur underscore is another competitor who is actually trying really hard to get those little Yeeties and is still not seen the one in this level. So
Oh no!
little bit of a rivalry between the two of them for that particular reason.
Oh no!
To be sure, and you know, seeing that the little Edie is in the other game, obviously good
Oh.
because Fur was just
Heartbreaker.
broken. Yeah. Look what
Looking
we
like
got.
silver medals-ish.
Fant one dive away. He's probably going to be coming in with a bronze medal. I
Yep.
had to guess. But everybody's
Well,
qualified.
9 out of 15, I would hope so.
Everybody's going on, but look at this.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
Oh,
this is fine.
oh.
Look at
They're out
this.
too.
Oh wow!
We all got the same.
Everybody
Let's go.
gets
It's the best of two
eliminated
now. It's
from the
best of two
team
now.
tail
I
tag
held
here.
on to the tail
Wow,
for one
we were
minute,
talking about that
0.5
earlier.
seconds.
Second
Seeing some
round
team elims, short
elimination.
round.
0.5
120
seconds.
kudos.
We're
Wow.
out to back out.
Yeah, me too.
120 kudos for each of those team members. We'll have to wait for the kudos count on the
Team Baby Bear
side.
can't believe it. They forgot to back out.
Yeah. They don't even know. They don't even know how to comprehend what they're seeing right now. But yeah, they're taking a book out of, or taking a page out of Peachy Keen's book, getting this round 2 over with nice and fast.
Yeah.
They see the team tail tag and they're like, you know what? Let's just end the game, I guess. Nobody moves on.
That's it for me.
We're gonna see very low kudos from that side of the bracket, but that means all eyes are over here now. We're looking at Fur and Fant and Triumph.
Another reminder for you viewers that the rules are you can't throw team games. So they were trying. That was a hard fought loss from 4 of our competitors on team tail tag.
And sometimes
you'll love and you hate to see it.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy how many team games we've seen get dropped here. And,
yeah.
You know, in this format, it kind of is to the detriment of both teams when it's in the first round, because, you know, you're losing your opportunity to win the crown. Everybody's kind of on ground 1, but instead of 3 episodes to look forward to, now you've only got 2.
Yep, you're basically shortening your chances of pulling away with a victory in terms of kudo count. So it's rough to take a round 1 team loss, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what happens.
Oh, me too.
with no real difference in kudos moving into round 2, should be fun. Nice, easy ring around the rosy here.
Yep,
Team
and
Blue looking real solid.
Pretty low numbers. I think we probably have 12 in this game, so we're 4v4v4. So all of the blue team members are literally just our competitors. And
well, no wonder.
In that situation, you know, you kind of expect them to turn up the heat. Yep, look over here. Triumph and Chewy Louie. This team here, currently the one team with the highest scores in the first round.
That's right.
Capping over 5,000, the only team in round 1 to be able to do that. So these guys are a force to be reckoned with for sure, and they're just making it look easy. You know, they're just minding their game. They're just getting those rings.
I'm gonna level with you here on this one, and I don't think Triumph and Chewy Louie are gonna like me for saying this, but I would love to see Fall Mountain finish with Team Delete Fall Mountain not winning. I want to give them the excuse they need for their team name. I want to see Delete Fall Mountain lose a Fall Mountain final.
You know, it's funny.
It would be fun. I don't know.
Absolutely. You know, if it would be very poetic, you could say.
Yes.
I've been talking to Chewy Louie, and I saw on his Twitter recently that he actually lost a tournament recently due to hoarders. And hoarders is a new game to hate. Because, you know, I think it was a solo tournament. So he was just on a team with players that just couldn't pull it through. So he just got eliminated on hoarders, and that was it.
Man, that's awful.
So maybe the team name next episode or next time we do Fallapalooza will be Delete Hoarders instead. But no, we're not getting a Fall Mountain here. We're getting a Jump Showdown instead.
Okay, they don't have to be mad at me then.
Not this time, anyway.
Not this time. Not yet.
not only is their team name Delete Fall Mountain, but you see in the top left of Triumph's screen, actually, he's got one of his emotes on Twitch is literally the Fall Mountain logo with X through it. Like,
I was seeing that in chat. I saw one of those just a little bit ago.
Yep. Can we get some Delete Fall Mountains in the chat if you've got them?
Of course, we got Triumph of Team Delete Fall Mountain on screen right here. Of course, you got Fant and Fur on the other team. Team __. All 4 of them, I think. Is it all 4?
All 4 are in right now.
Yeah, all 4 of them looking to get their team the crown. Hopefully a double crown if they can manage. The timer is 5 minutes, so if everyone stays alive, that's crowns for everybody that makes it.
And we're going to be converging on this one platform here. Whether it's going to be a 1 or a 2 platform has yet to be seen. Okay, the other side fell off, so we're going to get the wide. We're going to get the wide platform.
Players got some space to work with here. They can spread out, strategize.
Now these guys have an interesting dynamic. Look at that. Fant is so aggressive, immediately going after Triumph. An NPC goes down. Oh, Fant with the grab on Chewy, but Chewy's able to survive.
How is...
Look at this.
Man, another
Fant
grab.
is so aggressive. He's
Chewy
so aggressive.
is still up. He's grabbing again.
He just doesn't stop. He gets Triumph on the
Triumph
grab.
is out.
Now he's just got to grab Chewy. Chewy is the grabber of their team. And look at this.
Oh, and Fant getting
goes for the
greedy.
grab.
He's out.
Unable to capitalize. It's going to come down to Fur and Chewy is also
they're grabbing each other.
with the grabs. Fur getting knocked off the
Wow.
mountain. It's Chewy's to lose here.
All you gotta do is win now. Just live.
He needs the crown. 3 NPCs stands between him and a whole bunch of kudos for Team Delete Fall Mountain.
If he comes away with the crown here, that will be a very good start to this episode.
Big chillin' now.
Fant with the unfortunate tactical touch there, got a little bit too greedy, got a little bit too power hungry, and just wasn't able to capitalize. And Chewy is on the platform by himself now.
Yeah, he had some bloodlust
there he
going.
goes.
Oh, and Chewy with the same bloodlust, not getting the crown.
Also going for the greedy, get these NPCs out of my
the
face
murder
strat.
greed, the murder greed in that jump showdown cost everyone the crown there. Everyone's going to be coming out of that. These two teams are going to be pretty close on kudos.
Before the action got insane there, I was going to mention the dynamic between these two teams is so parallel and so good because you've got Chewy Louie and you got Triumph, and Triumph is the patient player. He's the precision player. He's the platforming player. He's the one who kind of clutches it out because he's not bringing much attention to himself, much like for underscore. That's exactly how he plays. And on the opposite end of their team, for both players, you've got Fant, who just doesn't give up. He's unrelenting. Grabs. Chewy Louie on the opposite side doing exactly the same thing as soon as he gets away from Fant.
That's what got them both out. That's what got them both out. They were too grabby. I know I love the grabs, but they were thirsty for those grabs, man.
Those jump showdowns don't typically get me kind of in goosebumps like that because you can usually see how they go down, but you just never really could tell with that one. NPCs are going to win the crown in that, so we're
then the other matchup with the early out in round 1.
That's
only
right.
Leaving round 2 and 3 to really make or break there. I don't remember. I don't really know if there are a lot of gold medals between the teams there, so I think we're pretty even all the way across the board, I would imagine. We're getting the scores in now. Those will be up in a second here, the round 1 scores, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty even going into round 2 for both matchups here.
Absolutely, yeah. The only rounds that happened for Sleeping Bears team and 2,000 crowns, like the only thing that happened on that side was the initial race and then the team tail tag that they all got eliminated in. So it's really literally just comes down to medals for that very first race. We'll have to wait for the scores to see exactly how that played out. And then the other side, nobody wins the crown. So it does come down to medals, but they've got a little bit more points to work with.
That's right. There's a lot more games in that round for them. So there could be some more disparity between the bronze count, the silver count, maybe some golds that we're not remembering. We've watched a lot of Fall Guys today. It's a lot to keep track of in the old cabeza.
And it's been absolutely hyped to watch as well. Some of these,
I know.
Some of these finals just coming down to the wire. It's crazy. It's insane.
I'm still thinking about that grab from Fant. Still thinking about it.
How can you not? How can you not? Can we get that clip in the chat one more time for anybody who's just joining us, perhaps?
So insane.
The move that got Fant to the place that he is right now, and look at this. We got the scores up now. And it looks like on the bottom side of the bracket here, Baby Bear, 2,000 crowns, silver medals across the board. Remember, if you remember that race, there was a little grabbing going on at the end of the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No gold medals, all silver medals. 120 across the board.
Them preventing each other from getting the gold medals there actually was a huge play for both teams in a way.
Absolutely.
It forced a tie going into round 2 here. That would have been a slight lead, and we've seen before these kudo counts get real close. Even after round 2, going into round 3, we haven't had any finishes that were super close yet, I don't think. But never say never.
Speaking of close, you can't discount the other side of the bracket. Team __ and Delete Fall Mountain. Those two teams only 70 kudos apart going into round 2.
That's right. We keep having rounds where it comes down to medals. those 70 or so kudos gonna make all the difference.
That's right. And they're gearing up for another bout of Night Fever here. I do love the coordination of the duck outfits. I'm a big bird fan myself. You probably know this. So the coordinated duck squad. I've watched a bird or two in my life, I will say.
I see.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to admit sometimes, but I have watched a bird before.
What's your favorite bird?
Ravens are my favorite bird.
Okay.
And,
all right.
I was a little bit upset that with this medieval pack, of all the birds in the land, I think that ravens encapsulate the medievalness the most.
Yeah, raven's a good medieval bird. A lot of magical connotation. I think ravens and crows are the ones that kind of relate to like witchcraft a little bit.
Totally. Yep.
And they had a witch costume too. A missed opportunity to be sure.
Yep. Maybe we'll get some sort of like plague doctor bean. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Since we're talking about chemistry and witchcraft.
Yeah, Fall Guys, the most wholesome game voted on Steam with plague doctor outfits to remind you of the horrible plague.
Hey, you know what? There's these trending like plush toys. They're like these plump little bird things that wear the little plague doctor masks. Do one of those. Do a collaboration. Fall Guys, you're open to collaborations. Get more birds in your game. I mean,
little biased.
A little biased. They probably don't need more birds in their game. Let's be real. About half of the outfits are birds. But I'm always down for more birds. Speaking of more birds, have you seen Season 3?
No, I have not.
I was looking at the...
They are releasing some trailers. They actually released a pretty...
Oh, the little penguins! Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, so there's a game mode that involves chasing around little penguins, and there's also a penguin outfit, so more birds. Do you need more birds? I need more birds.
The game mode is called Cool Mountain.
35
yes,
kudos
please.
lead right now.
Include the music as well, if you could.
Hell yeah.
The polka. Just the polka music as you're trying. But don't include the crying.
Yeah, I could do without that.
Like,
Why else do you think speedrunners just throw the penguin off the edge?
Watch out for some funky shit on this. We should probably stick together.
Another rollout here.
Ooh, we like to see it. Now these guys are tied up. We're basically resetting the bracket for these guys, but they only have 2 matches to make up the points they need. It could go either way. They could try and, maybe speedrun this entire round. Maybe they just want to get this round over and done with, so they try and get grabby. They try and do some pushing. They try to get them out as fast as they can. Or maybe they just take it safe, and maybe they want to see if they can rack up their kudos in future episodes, get some gold medals in some races later. It's hard to see. We haven't
coming
really
in with
seen...
a tie of 120 or 240 to 240. Excuse me.
Cowards.
You could play it either way. You really can. You could play it safe. You could go all in. It's a clean slate, more or less. It's a 2-round game instead of a 3-round game.
Definitely could be better.
Yep, absolutely. And that raises the stakes quite a bit more, It also opens the door for more of a tiebreak potential. You remember in one of the very first rounds that you were commentating with me, we had a tie after the 2nd episode going into the 3rd. Wait, were you with me for that, or was that still with Clay?
I don't remember a tie.
Okay,
but
so
my memory is trash, so it could have been me.
Must have
no
been
idea.
with Clay then. But yeah, that did happen. We had a perfect tie going into the 3rd episode of one of the earlier rounds. And so it's not far from impossible, It could be that like one team wins a crown in this episode, another team wins a crown in the other episode. They're just playing it safe. Look at that, 4 qualifies across the board.
Looking to get those kudos.
Yeah, that was another minute. That was an entire minute fast.
Hoping to get a chance at probably
you get any POWs?
Let's see, there's 25 left, so probably a solo game here.
Hey.
See if they can get some more points from some medals or something. Maybe mix it up, get away from this 240 to 240 tie.
We got the
POW.
Yep, that's right.
It's got to be on their minds. It's got to be on their minds that there's no points between the two. No kudo difference.
I got my
already halfway through this matchup, and they're still 240 to 240.
They're going to see a wall guys next.
It's like a happy frog clapping.
And how are we looking over on the other side? How are we looking with team ___ and delete Fall Mountain? Looks like they
Oh.
might have had
That's who you
a
were
little
on.
bit of technical difficulties just kind of getting started there, so they'll be starting up right away
If they remember.
for their second.
That allow
episode.
us
Probably
to
do.
focus on both, though. So in a
That's
way,
right.
that's
Keep
kind of
that
nice.
in mind. You can do it again to him.
So we got wall guys here, pushing the blocks up to the walls. The walls slowly lower. The objective is going to be to grab that wall at the end as soon as possible. Be the first one through. Get those gold medals.
All right.
Yep, gonna see
And
the
if you
speedrunning
can, some
prowess.
silver. Got lucky with a block for this wall. Don't have to wait on anything. I don't see this wall getting that big block pushed up there. Probably going to be another one of these waiting games.
Woo! Honk at me.
Yep. They said it.
Oh,
Woo!
Stewart on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
someone
guys are
pushing the
on me.
block. Here we go.
Spark is hero, Stewart is wolf.
Is it going to be enough? Oh, just
You
shy.
wanna honk with me?
A few more seconds of that wall lowering down, though, and they might be able to make it. We got some grabbies. Looks like Chloe grabbing on
Here, are there, like,
on
two
Spark
things
City
going on
here.
right now?
Spark City going for it.
Somebody
Not
else
quite
might
low
get
enough.
fine.
Oh, the block on the right's been pushed up,
Yeah,
though.
I kept them
And
distracted.
Sleeping Bear sneakily taking that first place. Flashing the OK hand.
They're leaving me be.
Well
Very
done.
nice. They're gonna be happy with that.
All of them getting
That was
through.
good. That was good. That was good.
Looks
plays.
like Chloe was 5 out of 14, probably getting a silver medal there as
That
well.
was some really smart play there. Also, just because you're new doesn't mean it's okay. You're totally
Nice.
fine, Links. You did it right. If you don't know what Better Twitch TV is, it's an extension that you can download.
Okay.
That'll allow you to.
So everyone moving on from this round here.
Like that,
You could get a
so-
team.
Still waiting on the team underscore delete Fall Mountain match to kind of get started here. Looks like all 4 of them in a lobby. We're working on some tech issues here.
I feel like we'll probably.
I'm sure we'll have this match up and running in no time.
They are EU.
Does gold plus bronze equal silver plus silver in terms of kudos? We were talking about that earlier, actually. The consensus is yes.
That is
Well, it is.
true. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
35
Okay.
kudo difference between
I'm not
gold
gonna
to
throw,
silver,
but-
and then another one from
I mean,
silver
we
to
should- we can't
bronze.
throw.
So
We
if you've
would
got
literally get
2
punished for
silver
it.
medals, it's the same as
Which
getting
one
1
do you want
gold
more? Do you
and
want
1 bronze.
defense or offense?
So that 5 out of, I think it was 5 out of 14 for Chloe. I'm not sure if that's going to be a silver or a bronze. If it is a bronze, that's going to be the same as a 2,000 crowns score. So in the case that was a bronze medal for Chloe, they're still tied for kudos as far as medal count goes. Now going into the team game here, fall ball.
Nice, good start, good start.
They win, then they move on to the finals, and then maybe they can, one of them can start pulling away here. But if blue team goes down, then
No, it's all the hard work
there's a
on
chance
these
that they end round 2 tied up. It's very possible.
Absolutely, it's very
Hey,
possible.
the net's over there. Go that way. It's go that way.
Starting to get
Yeah,
frustrated
yeah. You
with
want
the
ball to
teammates
go over
here.
There.
Classic Rocket League, fall ball. Classic fall ball.
All right.
And yellow team's in a tight
I
spot.
promise
Obviously,
I'm not throwing. There's
this
just no
blue
ball for
team
me to go
is
to.
mostly
Yeah. The
this
ball
blue team
goes
is
that
mostly
way.
our competitors. So all right, we can see they are
Ooh.
falling now. So they're going to be in a game right away here. We'll switch back over to the fall
They just
ball just to
have
let
us
them
queuing
fall
on
and load up into their episode. But yeah, I think, are there any NPCs? There is a mammoth on their team and a
Ooh,
burger.
That hamburger got a nice
And also
save on
a plain bean.
yeah,
So it looks like
there's
7
no
people on their
defense there.
team
They
going
should be
into a
fine.
final
Yeah,
after
this
this.
poor banana. I keep grabbing him and just letting
That's
him
got
soar.
Fall Mountain written all over it.
For him. Oh, he's coming on offense.
You
now.
really
He's
just want to
got
see
enough
some
of
more
it.
of those fall mountains, don't you?
I love Fall Mountain.
They're
It's
fun
so
to watch.
good.
They are very
It's
fun to
so
watch.
Two
fun
of them.
to watch in a tournament setting. I feel bad for the
Rack up
players. You
kudos,
never
might
want to
as
see
well.
Fall Mountain when you're in a
get more
tournament, but
kudos for
holy
more goals.
moly.
5 is a silver, 10 is gold.
The stakes. It's the highest stakes
I don't
as a
think I
viewer.
10, but...
Oh,
Probably
yes.
Not. We needed to score off the face-off there.
There's
There's
one
no-
winner. There's
Another
one
great
winner.
round.
The
Yeah.
person that grabs the
Wait,
crown.
if we get one more.
It's so perfect.
Nah.
You can get lucky and get some frame perfect ties,
Yeah,
but
man.
really
I spent
there's
90%
nothing
of
you
that
can
round
really
voting.
do to make that happen on purpose,
That's right.
It has happened in competitive settings before, so we're not going to completely discredit it, but it is definitely a tough sell. Tough sell. So you can't bank on that being the case. We got our other teams queuing up, ready to go. They're starting up the matches, climbing up the slime. And look who's out in front.
Classic pain
What do
parade.
we got here?
I think they got
Okay.
Oh, you were asking for it.
Yes!
You shall receive.
All right.
Yes!
They spawned.
Do you have it? Ooh!
I spawned behind them.
Alright.
Grab one.
Queue it up, queue it
don't
up. We're
hold grab,
going
chain
into
grab,
a
just, like, keep
fall
tapping repeatedly
mountain.
on them.
Look at the parking spots here. Unfortunately, Sleeping Bear getting the bottom right spot, but Chloe in the front row against these two ducks. Who's going to win?
Grab them.
Who's taking home a piece of the crag? We're heading on down to the mountain with Mo. Mo!
Oh,
Sorry, this is a very
Thanks, Mike.
We all fell down.
first ball
I'm in the
hits
front now?
everybody on the way down.
The whole
Weird
squad.
pattern.
The
Look who's out
whole
in
squad taking
was
a
one of the weirdest
break
one-on-ones
there.
I've
Wow,
ever
ooh,
grabbed.
lots of grabs. Lots of grabs.
Yeah, you
A
just have
little
to
bit of
grab the back
desync
view
going
there
on.
or
Oh, look at
chain.
that.
Ooh.
What a play.
Yeah,
What
now
a
they're
play
holding
by
back.
Spark
Wow.
City there to put Stewart ahead by themselves. The Crown's on a bad
It's gonna be
cycle,
a
though.
good round.
What's it going to
Oh,
be?
Easy,
Oh,
easy grab for Stewart.
Yeah, they just
Stewart
kept
grabbing that
back.
crown.
Wow, what a play.
God,
What
how
a play
come
from
you never
Spark
get the
there
grab?
to
Like, takes away
cement
from being
Yeah,
a
you
victory
just
for
never-
his teammate
yeah, those
Stewart.
grabs early would've been massive if
Great
we could've gotten
teamwork
them off.
there.
Absolutely.
Amazing teamwork. That's why I love Fall Mountain.
That was a brilliant
anything
team
could
play.
happen.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate how
anything.
That's how Fall Mountain is, and they were able to
A
get the 2v1 on
brilliant
me.
team play. It's hard for me to really kind of wrap my head around the thought there. Like, that was a split-second decision. You know, Spark City said, look, if I grab Chloe right now, it's you. You're off to the races. All you have to do is get past these hammers and grab that crown. And that's exactly what he did.
Easy peasy.
currently some fun desync.
Oh, we got complaints of desync here. You don't want to see desync in this level. These doors going up and down as fast as they do.
Look who's out in front again. Triumph.
Ooh, yeah.
Almost
Chewy
snipers.
Louie also breathing a sigh of relief. He knows he barely made it over
Alright,
that
well, I got a
gate.
bad medal there.
Whew. Close call there.
Triumph
Getting
easy
is
really on the way at the
qualify.
doors, so-
2 for 2. 2 for 2. Triumph is going in the gold medals.
Very nice.
How many do we have? We have 29. So we can't see any sort of team game out of this unless we lose an NPC going into the next round. But 29 usually means some sort of survival game. Maybe we get a slime climb. Ooh. Big
Oopsie
call.
Legends.
Oopsie Legends this early. Very
This
Oopsie.
could be interesting. Obviously, all of our players here are going to want to find a gold hoop to call their own, get that immediate qualify. Probably going to have a lot of spaces. Yes, 17. 17 spaces to qualify here. That's 17 beans going for hoops. So those gold hoops become all the more valuable.
I missed the gamer
For
jump, but
getting
somebody
this golden
literally
ring
just pulled a
immediately. The first
ring,
golden ring of the
or,
match.
You know,
Wow.
He's just
somebody
got
it right to
one
me.
more ring to nab, and then he's in. That's
They
all he
got
needs.
And
It's
one
fun. Spawn.
just
They got the
drops
good
right
second
there in
spawn.
front of him. He's already qualified.
But look
Wow.
who's in already right ahead of him. It's Triumph.
Yeah.
Getting another gold
Oh, well.
ring. Snatching
Wow.
it from Fur underscore.
And now Chewy with the gold ring. Only one left is Fant. He's got 3 out of 6 with 14 spots remaining. Oh man, he had his eye on that gold ring there for a second, but he's going to get his 4th point anyways.
3 out of 17 qualify. It's all of our competitors. We're just waiting on Fant to make his way into this. And look, gold ring on the side.
Oh, he's
He has-
waiting for the drawbridge. Oh,
eyeing
bad
it up.
curve from it. Bad curve.
Yeah, spinning the wrong way.
Unfortunate spin direction there. Not in his favor. He is just hoping for rings to appear. He's just not in the right spot at the right time.
Okay, he's going to go for this one. Good
All
dive.
right, getting his 5th. Got 6 out of 17 qualified. They're going to start rolling in real quick here.
Yeah, they've been winning the spawn game for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we just need
luckily
a little
that cactus
crown,
didn't see that ring fall. Fancy easy 6 point there.
Yep.
We got all 4 people in.
We're going to wait for all those NPC beans to kind of roll in. Once we get to like 9 or 10 is when the scores are going to start kind of coming to a point where everybody's just 1 or 2 rings away. So
That's
these
right.
are going to qualify real fast.
And Delete Fall Mountain getting 1st and 2nd place there. That's going to be gold and silver. And I think Fant brought in a bronze.
Probably going to
Win.
be a bronze. Yep.
Wait, was Fur first? Fur was first.
It was really close. I think Fur might have
Okay.
gotten second, but we'll see the medals once the screen
Okay.
flashes.
It might be another one of those 2 silvers, 1 gold, 1 bronze tie situations again.
Totally. Yep.
That's happened a lot.
Yeah, it just keeps coming in that way. You know, the one player on one team is dominating the race, the other team trailing behind, but still qualifying.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting around for these hapless, hopeless NPCs to finally find the rings.
We'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. And, you know, when I see a Hoopsie Legends, or sorry, a Hoopsie Heroes, don't let Kate hear me say that.
They did.
Yeah, you're going to see Triumph get the gold medal on his screen there.
They did look out.
Okay.
Oh,
so
man.
that is a lead then for Delete Fall Mountain.
Yeah, they
Triumph with the gold and Chewy with the silver. Pretty sure Fant got a bronze.
They've been running the kudos this match. Triumph is on 3 gold medals in a row right now.
Wow. We about to see another Oops All Gold? We saw one earlier from Fiend.
Ball. If Triumph is going to get the gold medal here, then these teams have to be playing at the top of their level, because getting 10 goals in Fall Ball nowadays, not an easy task, especially when the players are 8v8 like this.
No obstacles though.
Just a vanilla Fall Ball.
Gonna have to rely on teammates.
You always love to see that. It looks like both of these teams sent one person back for defense, one person forward for the offense.
You can find
and
the
just
artist
juggling the ball around. What's your favorite? What is the best ball to see in Fall Ball? You know, there are some wacky stuff that can drop into the arena here. What's your favorite one to see?
I like the football, the American football.
Yeah, you like the hand egg. You're one of
the hand egg.
You enjoy the hand egg.
I do like it. It's wobbly. It's wonky. It makes no sense. I love it.
It's very chaotic. Yeah.
It is chaotic, and it feels really good to get it in the goal.
Yes,
for sure.
Satisfying. Have you ever gotten a banana before?
No, I have seen the golden egg though.
Oh, those are always very fun to see. I think I've only encountered like maybe 2 or 3 of them ever. But
yeah, I only saw the one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you know their team's doing
5
a good job.
or
I
5
don't really
points
have to
for
do
that
anything.
goal if you get it in the net. That's an instant GG. If you see the gold egg, everybody drops what they're doing, and they just go for that gold egg.
Pretty much.
Go back in the goal. Oh no. Yeah. Hey, somebody.
Speaking
did.
of
Cool.
5 easy goals.
These guys leading 6-0. Like
And
it's no
7.
business. And 8.
And 8. Okay, well.
They have 30 seconds here. 30 seconds to get these last 2 goals in for Triumph's potentially all gold medal round. Of course, that's assuming that he also manages to bring home the crown at the end of all of this as well.
That's right. Got to get the crown too. Yellow team not making it easy for that gold medal though.
That's right. I think we might be running out of time for the gold medal, unfortunately.
Oh, it's 9 goals for gold, apparently. And it's irrelevant. Oh, so close, too.
So close.
No oops, all golds for Triumph, sadly. But
person final.
Moving on to the finals anyway. Delete Fall Mountain with a slight lead in this round. On top of their slight lead from last round. Leads are getting bigger. We'll see who comes away with the crown here, though.
It's going to be a tight one. You know that Fant has the clutch capacity, and he's going to prove himself again here on a hexagon.
Ooh.
This time he has a little bit of help. He's got Fur underscore on his team, not eliminated. We'll see how this plays out.
Are we going to see another ridiculous play? Is this going to be another insane hex?
I'd imagine.
Let's find out.
It could just be
hope
that
so.
it's the new outfit too.
Starting up on the top layer, Fant and Fur, both the final players on the spawning platforms,
So
making the
the
best
side.
use of their time and their space. And you can see that Fant is giving Chewy a little bit of the business. You know, cutting him off.
Getting up in his grill a little bit there.
Yeah, and
Not quite a cutoff, but just kind of like, hey, I'm here.
All right, I'm about to
I'm
see
here.
the purple as well.
I'm
but
gonna
so
give
is
you my
I got
space.
my eye on you.
Yeah. Interesting to see that there's no physical grabbing yet by the looks of
Not
it.
yet. A little high up here, and it's a pretty low count hexagon, so it doesn't have to get chaotic until later.
That's
Only
right.
got 7, 8 people playing right now.
All right, I'm on
You can
yellow.
see
I'm
the-
gonna
Be a
drop
lot,
down with us as
lot
well.
slower pace for a while.
Oh, Chewy kind of cutting off Fur a little bit, unable to do so fully.
Big
cutting off this
convergence
way.
here. Fant missing a grab there. Going for another grab.
Oh,
Sucks.
Fur,
Right through the
unfortunately,
hole, dude. Oh, man.
missing the blue layer, but he's got a lot of space to work with down here. Fur does. He's going to just kind of try and cut open the purple layer as much as he can to cause the other team to fall through it. And, you know, we haven't...
No, he's just hopping around.
Just hopping around. We haven't really had
He's
our
just
eyes...
kind of checkerboarding it a
I
little
don't know
bit.
if I'm going to be able to do that. Just
Kind of making
right.
some gaps.
Triumph didn't make very good use of the purple layer. You can see already down. Fant cutting off Chewy marvelously there, and it's just the two of them on the purple layer before they
Gonna
drop
have to
down.
find some real estate on yellow. Blue is fast approaching.
Look
We're
at
getting
this.
down to the nitty gritty here.
Can he get
All
some
4
yellow?
contestants still in. Yellow's disappearing quick. Fant grabbing
No, I
Chewy.
can't.
Chewy down on the
Ooh,
blue.
that's not good.
Oh, but you
All
can
4
see
players down.
you can see an NPC has all of that space. Or no, that's Triumph.
Oh,
That's not
Fant
an
with a
NPC.
save.
Look at this
Oh
Triumph on the
my
yellow layer.
gosh.
Section them off. Section them off.
Yeah, Triumph is... Oh, Triumph has a lot of space to work with up there, but it looks like Chewy is
One
out.
of them's out.
Chewy's
So
out.
that-
Jump or wait.
Ooh,
Fant.
Triumph doesn't have anyone to work with him down on the blue level. Fant going for that NPC kill.
Yes, and he's going to
Gets
do
it,
it.
still alive. Can he manage to get back?
Look at this.
Okay.
Fur
Ooh,
does
just
not see...
short.
Oh, this is...
Oh,
Look
no.
at this matchup. It's going to come
Oh,
down to space.
no!
Fur
Wow!
knows- Fur knows that he didn't have enough space on that side.
Wow!
Triumph made the
I
right
didn't know
play
how
there,
long
dropping
it was
down
gonna
at
be until he
exactly the right
jumped,
place
so I
to
didn't
cut him
know
off
when to
and
move
give
over.
himself the space to win the
Well
crown.
played.
No,
Well
I
played
had
for
it all
Delete
together.
Fall Mountain. That was amazing. Wow.
Triumph is just he's on it. He's like a hawk. He saw it, he made the play, and now he's got a crown. And you know, had they actually gotten that gold medal in the fall ball, that would have been a full gold game for Triumph, just like we called
It's
it.
true. It's true.
I
That's a
mean,
bummer.
very-
Almost. Oops, not all golds.
Oops, not quite all golds, but basically almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes.
Rolls right
It
off the
was.
tongue. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see his kudo count once the scores come rolling in. So
I think that there was a moment where Fant missed a grab pretty early up, maybe like 4 layers up.
that's right.
And I think that he may have been trying to grab Triumph? I'm not sure. It was all a blur, but I saw him miss a grab, so that if he had landed that grab, depending on who it was, that could have changed the outcome entirely.
Absolutely. And you know, Fant did everything that he could on his end too. I think that Chewy going down as early as he did was the reason that you know, it was because of Fant. You know, Fant was on him, covering the spots, making sure that Chewy had nowhere to run, but Triumph had the high ground, and that's all it kind of mattered.
And a lot of it too. A lot of that high ground.
Yeah, when you have that upper layer, you can't really see up to the layer above you. So Fur is kind of going in blind, doesn't really know where Triumph's going to land, and Triumph made them
Anakin stood
perfect.
no chance. No chance.
That's right. So let's talk about that round. All the scores are in. 440 from Fant and Fur, 475 from Chewy, and 1350 from Triumph.
1350. 1 round kudo count. My golly, my goodness. That's insane. Insane.
Yep.
So these matches not quite as close as they used to be, but still well within upset distance.
Yeah, you
Team
got
__ could easily pull away with a win here in round 3. Delete Fall Mountain looking to hold on to their lead, looking to get that crown and cement that quarterfinal spot.
Alright, they got another prime spawn.
Yep. You think that
I mean,
you
it's the
gotta
spawn RNG.
see, those gold medals from Triumph, and just know that that is what propelled him from. You know, their team is not just a crown ahead. Their team is a crown and a good chunk of kudos ahead. So they need team __. They're gonna bring this back. They absolutely need to bring the heat. They gotta get those gold medals in this round.
Oh, Chewy. Chewy was out in the lead, a commanding lead. Got a little spicy with a jump from one fan to another, and now he's lost that lead. Not looking like he's going to get that gold medal. Switching over to the other matchup here.
It says she holds
Haven't
the title.
seen
So
a
if you learn
lot
how
of
to read,
whirligig, I
you
feel.
would
A
know.
few maybe, but surprised it's not OnlyFans.
Yeah, I mean, there are fans in this level.
Oh, dude, look at this. Ducks fly together. This is some Mighty Duck stuff right here from 2,000 crowns. I love it.
Yep.
Oh!
If they had more than 2, you'd be seeing a V formation. But yeah, do you see that conk? Spark City not making it through.
I really hope that came through on
having to
the
do
It
another
sucks.
pace.
It sucks when you don't make it through that first whirly. It's just such a... It's a moment of just like, ugh. Really?
But Spark doesn't have to worry because Stewart is getting the good yeet right into the finish line. Gold medal on the
Nice.
purple side.
Good work, Stewart. Making up for Sparks getting yeeted earlier into the wall.
I think Spark is still coming in with a silver medal. Chloe actually going to be getting the bronze medal out of this game.
Yep, that's a bronze for Chloe there.
Chloe also donning the very festive Fall Guys sweater.
As is custom.
That we've seen so many competitors wear. It's very, very dashing.
But the
Check
good
that
news is
out.
I got silver.
Yeah, that's a crown on a bean right there. You can see it.
Yeah, I got like top 50%.
Yep.
I got very.
I believe you can buy this. I don't know what supplier they're going through, but
Well,
That bean just got saved by the round being over.
That ain't me.
photos taken moments before disaster.
Yeah, exactly. All right, moving on. Everybody's still in.
42 is a scary number. I don't know if anybody's going to leave the lobby, but if we see 42, we could also maybe see a jinxed. Oh, it's not a jinxed.
Oh, it's a rollout.
Okay.
Fruit rollout? Let's take a look.
Toxic.
Yep.
Ooh, not only is it a rollout, but it's a 3-platform rollout. Everybody's going to be bumping shoulders here. We still have, I think it's 30, no, it's 42 competitors.
Oh, and it's
a
fruit.
fruit roll up.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Expect to see a lot of eliminations quick.
Yeah, you're going to want to
17
see
people gotta go.
You're going to want to see Chloe and Beginning go kind of aggressive here. They have to try. They have to try and get some movement going. If they can eliminate one of the players on the 2,000 crowns team, then it might just give them a better chance of getting the crown.
That's what we've been saying this whole time going into round 3. If you're down like a crown and a few medals, you've got to play. Ooh, Spark City taking a tumble there. That was close. You got to play aggressive though. If you're down, because you're not gonna win and get back by playing conservatively. You know, you got to make those plays. You got to try and get the other team out. But at the same time, you got to do it smart. You can't just go at them willy-nilly. Otherwise, you get eliminated yourself trying too much, and then you're worse off.
Why was I just getting grabbed?
It's a tough balance.
Yeah, look at how busy this yellow platform is. Every time everybody converges in the middle, there's no wiggle room. There's no space. I kind of like what Stewart was doing there, taking to the outside and jumping across rather than getting himself involved in all of the mess. That's, you know, he's just saying, hey, this is my space. I'm going to try and stay away from everybody. Gets hit by a blueberry, but stays standing.
Only 4 players left to get eliminated here. If it's not already speeding up, it's about to.
Yep. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he just machine gun grabbed me from Mars.
Only 3 left now. Are any of our competitors gonna be part of that 3? Baby Bear, of course, hoping that 1 or 2 of those eliminations is gonna be Stewart or Spark City. Spark City saving himself again.
That was insane.
Wow.
The wall being there made the difference.
Wow, you have got to be frustrated if you're on Team Baby Bear and you see that happen. Not only once, but twice Spark City was on the brink of death, about to fall in, and just pinballs out of it somehow and stays up. Wow.
Crazy.
Spark City's got more than 1 life in this tournament. My goodness gracious.
Not gonna admit. I can admit that. That was pretty close.
Yeah. You can hear the hesitation in the voice there.
The wavering, the fear, the nerves.
For the content.
That was pretty close.
All right. Gamer path.
It's gonna be
fine. Looks like, yeah.
Everything's okay. Another wall guys. Love wall guys in these situations with all 4 involved.
I don't know if you can get there from the wall or the next
It's always fun to see everyone just come to a grinding halt on top of that big pillar about 3/4 of the way through. No one wants to push it. No one wants to get down. We'll see what happens. while we're setting up these first couple walls here, how's the other squad doing? If we could stop in.
Take a little peek. Where are they at? Oh, we're in a tail
Oh,
tag.
we're in tail tag.
And look at this. We have a yeet as well. Everybody's in so far. And Fant is setting himself up for the big yeetus here. You can see first trying as well. Now, the play here is to try and get on top of the hammer. And this can kind of set you up for a giant lift out of bounds.
Whoa! Someone just launched. It looks like Chewy is out of bounds now. Probably going to be able to hang on to his tail. I don't imagine a lot of people are trying to get out of bounds without a tail.
Yes.
So, pretty likely Chewy's going to be moving on. His teammate Triumph, of course, trying to yeet as well.
Oh, Fant's up.
Quite. Oh,
not quite far
so's
enough.
Fur. Not quite. Yeah, both of them.
All right, I'm not
Good tries.
I'm just gonna get a normal tail.
There goes Fant again. Not quite there. Fur, no tail. 30 seconds left.
Yep, there's still a good chunk of time. They can still make something happen here.
Team
Fant is-
Delete Fall Mountain they're both out of bounds with a tail.
There you go.
They are moving on.
They're safe, and comes down to these last 15 seconds. Fant has got a tail. They're going to just have to try and avoid as best as they can.
They just got to play it out. They just got to hold on.
There's
it's
no
close.
chance.
Sonic coming up on Fant. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
no,
good moves.
Fur
Good
getting right at the end.
Today, I'm sorry.
Oh, that is not good for __. That is not good. Moving into what is likely the finals there, I would guess.
I didn't see how many people were still playing in that tail tag, but
I didn't either.
Right there. And we're already up
all
by a
right,
win, so as long as we
14
make
in that
14
tail tag.
apparently.
I'm getting
We just
word.
don't
Tail
wanna see them
tag was
showdown, so
14,
we're
so
pretty
getting
much
down,
in, I think.
eliminating probably down to 7.
I'll handle.
Yeah, we're getting
I'll
to
go
the
back
final
just
on
'cause
that
it was
side.
jump and spin.
Oh
Poor
no,
communication.
just kidding. We have 14
I think it was 14 were left. Yeah,
There
yeah.
was just
14 left.
confusion.
Okay.
Like, I asked them for server.
Yeah,
They were
it's
still thinking
not
it was,
looking
like,
good
our
for
server
team
taking over
__ here.
It was
Fant,
just
a lot of pressure on him again to get a lot of
One
kudos
of them are out.
while getting the other team eliminated.
No, they're both in.
Not really much you can do in
Whoever
terms
said
of
that spelling.
sabotage in Ring Heroes. Is that what it's called? Hoop Heroes.
Hoopsie Heroes. That's the
Hoopsie Heroes. Not really a whole lot of sabotage you can do. Maybe a couple grabs if an opportunity presents itself. But other than that, you're just looking to qualify
After
and
this
hope
match,
you
I'm
make
off
it.
chat. I've been having a really bad night. And no, it's not because of the tournament. Don't
All
worry.
right, Fant's in.
Like, it's not because we didn't win or whatever. I've just been
Both
having a
went out of
bad night
bounds.
overall.
True.
Yeah,
Who-
poor
which team was
poor
the
Fur
final
not
one?
having a
Like,
good
Smurf,
night.
the
Unfortunate
wall guy last
that he
round?
wasn't able to
They
pull
got a
through on
rope.
the tournament, but only 8 teams can
Turn
make
around,
it,
turn
you
around,
know?
turn around. There's a guy coming
Yep.
over.
I thought he was playing well. I thought he was playing. I
well.
thought the Fant Fur combo
Pardon me.
__. Really, really solid team. Really strong showing.
Got it.
Shame that they're probably not going to be able to clutch it out here at the end, moving into the quarterfinals. But at the same time, you've got Team Delete Fall Mountain probably moving on, and they are a force to be reckoned with.
They are
So-
crushing it still. Yep.
Sad about __ being out, but
I like that
stoked
Danger
about
doesn't allow
Delete
throwing
Fall
on
Mountain.
team games.
A bunch of
Moving on, probably not for sure, but it's really likely moving on to the quarterfinals to see if they can crush it there tomorrow.
Yep. And I mean, never say never. Knock on wood, you know.
Mhm,
Some sort of
Do they have
miracle could
patty
happen.
cake? Can they patty cake?
I
It
don't
doesn't
know if
look
they do.
very likely, but you know, team __ put on a solid
All I
show,
know
so
is
some
that
love
I'm
in the
having
chat
a good time.
for them. Positive vibes. And
I think
look
they
at
had
this.
the door spam going on for them.
That's right. Spam this door for
All right,
team
well-
__.
Here's where things get a little bit messy.
Fall Mountain.
Quirky,
so,
they
yeah,
give it the tier
Oh,
1 for 2
baby.
months. I
We got
appreciate
Delete
it.
Fall Mountain on
got
Fall
that.
Mountain.
Emotes, and thank you.
You got
Yeah.
it. This is the finale you wanted to see.
I want to see Fant take it.
That's base. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Delete Fall Mountain has the win. They're moving on, so I
mean,
want
yeah,
to see
chances are one of
Fant
them's just gonna
with some
grab you anyways,
crazy
but-
come from behind win here.
Then again, they probably
Yeah,
know they
he got
already
the
have
bad parking
wins
spot.
regardless.
He got
They
the
know
bad
they
parking
already
spot,
have
but
it.
you can see that both of the teammates of Delete Fall Mountain just decided to run. They didn't give Fant any kind of business. They didn't try to grab. Fant makes a move. Oh, there it is.
No!
There it is, just like that.
Oh no, the BM, dude. The BM from Delete Fall Mountain just griefing the only member of Team Underscore, not letting him get even close.
Yeah,
That's
Triumph
gonna
is,
do it.
Triumph is going to solidify it for his team. Delete Fall Mountain's going to win on that for
Chloe doesn't
sure.
believe
But
in
here
my
we
skills
are
of killing.
in a jump showdown, and this matchup is actually extremely close.
It is.
The amount of kudos here is definitely crown potential. If Baby Bear pulls out the crown in this one and had some good kudos in this round, it's possible that they can make the come from behind here.
Like they are playing so.
Anything
hard
could
to
happen
that
here.
play.
Jump showdown. A lot
I'll
of
make them
different
think I'm not
outcomes
gonna
here.
All right.
Ooh, platform in the middle there going down.
We're on
Could
the
end
side
up in a
now.
gap situation. Uh-oh!
You're out.
Wow!
Okay.
Sleeping Bear getting really
Both the
lucky,
same person as I am.
staying on the platform. We've got a twofer.
Ooh,
Ooh, I almost fell off the front.
surprised that
Me
everybody
too.
survived that one bar pass there.
Yeah. All four still in.
I'll go to the back. You play front.
Yep,
I'll
you can hear the
step right
communications
across the
coming in from Baby Bear,
Mm-hmm.
telling them where they need to stand, what they need to
You
do.
got, getting a little grabby there.
We can get all
Yep,
these damn
Stuart's
NPCs
doing
outta
it. Or no, Spark
Oh.
City is
Got
doing
one.
it.
Got
Oh,
one.
look at
Oh!
that! Double elimination.
Wow, this
2,000
is
crowns goes
exactly
down.
this is exactly what Baby
All right,
Bear
now we just stay alive,
needs.
we just stay
If
alive.
they get the double crown, this is a huge comeback potential.
You
Alright,
can
I
see
got it,
Chloe's
double person.
eyebrows shoot up immediately after that happens. It's the two of them versus two NPCs,
don't overdo
and
it.
they're going to try their best to double crown this.
Oh,
There goes one NPC.
They've got one off.
Got to grab another one.
Oh!
Oh, don't even need to grab another one. It's off the platform, and
It's
it's
all
just
about
the two
timing
of them.
it out.
If
They gotta
time-
make the
All right,
jumps.
now we just gotta stay
The
alive.
crown is theirs, 100%. It's up to them
My
to
heart
time
is
it out, and if
pounding
they
right
do, they will be moving on.
my
Oh,
lord, I'm out. Good luck.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh, I think the nerves,
Oh,
maybe.
it's okay. It's okay.
maybe
That's
a
fine,
little
fine,
bit of
fine, fine.
nerves getting
I
in the
think it
way.
was a
That's the
little
way.
bit
It's
of
gonna be
nerves.
really
There's a lot of
close.
pressure.
Okay.
5 minutes is a long time.
We
You know
It's
what that
going to be
means?
a really, really close call
I made a
between
bad
these
read
two
there.
teams
It's
here.
okay. It's okay.
I
We
don't
knocked
know
them out,
if
so I
that
got
crown's
that
going to
point
be
for us.
enough to
Yeah.
bring back Baby Bear. I don't know.
The
We're going to have
difference
to wait for the
is
scores to come in.
the difference is too close. I can't tell. What a way
I
to
know.
close out the first day of Fallapalooza, though.
You're
as we
telling
wait for these
me.
scores.
A dominating performance all around from Team Delete Fall Mountain. Absolutely devastating the competition at every turn. But not to disrespect Team __. Also a great showing. Huge plays from Fant Fur commenting that he didn't really enjoy his gameplay today. I thought it was pretty good. He didn't make those huge clutch plays that Fant did, but still a great player. Got a lot of kudos in for his team.
Yep.
I'm sad that my prediction was wrong once again.
But hey, you know what? Shout outs to all the teams that showed up to play today. It's, we've seen incredible performances from everybody, and only one team from each bracket can move on. That's just how it works. Not everybody can win.
That's right.
And some of the plays, we have to go back and we have to look at Fant's play in that first round to win and move on to the next round. Fant had to go 1v2 against the other team, and he grabbed one and he made some space for himself and timed it out.
It was a reversal.
Yeah.
He was about to get grabbed, and he did a reversal grab where he took out the saboteur. Incredible.
Absolutely insane. And look at this. We already have a showing for the quarterfinals. This is what we're going to be looking at tomorrow.
Oh, it looks like that crown wasn't enough to compare to the 2,000 crowns that Team 2,000 Crowns has. Looks like they're going to be the ones moving on to the quarterfinals out of that matchup there.
I cannot wait
I'd love to see the kudos count, but for now we'll take a look at our quarterfinals here. I'll let you take the reins on this one, Mr. Organizer.
Absolutely. Up at the top, our first matchups of the day, we have Bad RNG, which is the Super Mario Brothers speedrunning team of Hacksaw and GT Ace. They're going to be facing off against Positive Vibes. That's Nightwalker and Indo. Indo making huge plays, huge grabs, big Fall Mountain wins. That team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. That is a matchup happening at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Saturday. Also at 2 p.m. Eastern, Eminem versus the Super Bowl Brothers. Eminem, we're talking Miggy Money, we're talking Melody. Clutch plays on those guys on the jump showdowns to get them to where they are now versus the Super Bowl Brothers. This is the Fi squad. You know, I feel like they dominated their first round match. They blistered through the Silver Snipers in the second round. Quarterfinals, these guys come to play. They are a force. They are a force. They have won more money in competitions than any of these other teams combined. Super Bowl Brothers,
Wow.
Fi and Philly, absolutely crushing it out here, and they showed up to play. But on the bottom of the bracket, we got the Wolfpack. We got that team that Patty's been loving all night. He is the only. He's got an OnlyFans account for this Wolfpack, and they're grabby nonsense. And you know that's what put them in this position. You know,
I love the grabbies.
You love the grabbies, and Belkan is the team coming out here to upset the Peachy Keen team, putting them
The commentator favorites, Peachy Keen out. Belkan,
right.
You better win, Belkan. That's all I'm gonna say. My commentating is coming to an end, so I could start getting a little biased. Belkan better win because they got out my favorite.
That's right.
A lot of pressure for you guys from me, okay?
Yep, and then the bottom of the bracket here, we got Delete Fall Mountain, obviously just dominating the competition. You know, as hard as these other teams have put.
Display of skill.
Just so good, very consistent, huge score in the first round, 5,000, our only 5,000 round, versus the 2,000 crowns, who just was able to edge out over the Baby Bears. Let's take a look at that scorecard now that we got those scores in. There you have it.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Crown. The double crown was necessary.
210 kudos. That double crown would have sealed it. Man, what a close game.
It just wasn't meant to be, you know?
That round one tie, man. It's that round one tie. Taking away that third round to come back in that 210 kudos deficit. Wow.
Absolutely wild. Yeah, you look at these numbers and you see it. We had so many opportunities for a jump showdown, double crown, timeout situation. You know, you see it at the top level all the time, and no team today, not a single one, was able to clutch out that double crown, and that was just the pattern. You know, we needed to see it, and we just didn't see it, and unfortunately, that's going to put 2,000 crowns into the quarterfinals. But what an excellent match.
5 minutes on Jump Showdown. I mean, 5 minutes is a long time in general to be doing one thing hyper-focused. But then you add in the pressure, the absolute boatload of pressure that being in a tournament like this with over 1,000 people watching at any given time puts on you to perform in that situation. I mean, you saw it with Team Baby Bear there. It's just they were in a situation where they could have gotten that double crown, but 5 minutes on Jump Showdown when you got 1,000 people watching, trying to clutch out the quarterfinals there, that's tough. That's tough. I definitely wouldn't have made it that far. So kudos to them, so to speak. Ironically, so to speak. Kudos to them. Kudos to everyone involved. Great job production-wise. We're only halfway through the tournament. Got a whole day tomorrow. If you haven't followed this channel, you messed up. Fix it. Follow the channel so that you know exactly when Fall Mania starts tomorrow.
That's right. You done goofed. Hit that follow button. We're going to be here again, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be focusing on these last 8 teams, the best of the best. You don't want to miss it. Do you have anything else to say, Patrick? Thank you for visiting. Thank you for being on and doing some commentary. It's been a blast.
Thanks for having me on. I had a great time. I am looking forward to video games. Always. I hope everyone else is looking forward to video games too.
Yeah, this whole tournament has kind of turned out better than I could have imagined, to be honest. It's been a wild ride. So thank you for taking it with me. Not just you, but also the chat, everybody watching, and all of the people working behind the scenes to make it run as well as it has. Thank you, big time. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Set your alarms. Do whatever you got to do to be here. Top 8 teams, they're facing off. Don't want to miss it. Until then,
quarterfinals.
That's right, quarterfinal action going into semifinal action. Third place match and then your winners, and we're going to see who wins that prize money. But until then, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.